Figure Fight Club. We're repping the crew, battle on the floor. It's me and you, pose them up right. Let the showdown begin. Welcome to Figure Fight Club, where collectors come to play. Discussions from Valorverse to hot toys shaped by collecting weight. Pour a drink for yourself, collect your thoughts. Join us on this journey and action-packed talks. In the club, the fight is on. Action figures shine like the break of dawn. Collectors gather around, any trick will do. In Figure Fight Club, we welcome you. Welcome with the flow, with the flow. Welcome with the flow, with the flow. Raise your drinks up high and let's cheers. You're among collectors and like-minded peers. From stores to conventions, we take you backstage, exploring figures from modern day to the Stone Age. In the club, the fight is on. Action figures shine like the break of dawn. Collectors gather around, any drink will do. In Figure Fight Club, we welcome you. Welcome with the flow, with the flow.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to Figure Fight Club. It's going to be a great show tonight, and we have an incredible VIP who's going to be there one-on-one with us. It's going to be an awesome show. And my name is Abi, if you guys haven't seen the show before, and let me go ahead and bring out my co-host. I hit the wrong button, my bad. There we go. What's up, man?
Hey, did you am I tripping, or did you spice up the intro just a little bit? Is there some new stuff in there?
There's a little new stuff in there, just a little
See
bit.
a little bit of effects in there, a little something.
I definitely didn't do that shit though.
I didn't watch it. I usually get my shit together when the intro's playing, but I actually watch it and I was like, I don't remember seeing that shit before. So
I did spice it up a little bit.
just a little bit.
So before we bring out our guest or VIP for the evening, I wanted to just hit up this super chat. Thank you very much. Collect to Disconnect for the $1.99. He's telling Matt with 2 T's. Chill, bruh. You know what? We're gonna go ahead and start it off right. You know, we always like this special video for those. You know. Damn. As some people threw up in their mouths just now. So let's go ahead and bring out our guest. Everyone, welcome TalkerArt.
What's up, man?
Wow.
Happy to be here.
What's going on,
What's
dude?
up, man?
Welcome to Figure Fight Club.
Happy to be here.
That's what's up.
Oh, yeah.
How you been doing?
I've been doing good, man. Out here in Florida, Southwest Florida, living the dream.
It must be
yeah.
awesome weather there.
It's starting to already get a little warm. It's hitting the 90s, and I know the 90s don't seem like a lot coming from Vegas, but man, with that super humidity, it hits you pretty hard.
Yeah.
Got you. Yeah, we're in North Carolina, so we understand.
Oh
Shitty
yeah,
humidity. Yeah.
you got it too.
Yeah, 100%. All right, I'm seeing
Damn.
some people are saying they can't hear me in the chat. You guys can hear me though, right?
I can. When it first started, you guys kind of sounded like you're underwater, but it sounds clear now for me.
Yeah.
Okay. I wonder I don't know what the fuck it is. I have no idea. Well, right now everyone can hear it, so we're good. God damn it, J-Mac. All right, let me get this before anything else. Thank you,
Yeah,
J-Mac,
go
for
ahead.
gifting 5 Figure Fight Club memberships.
Oh yeah. Appreciate it, Jay.
That's awesome. Thank you very much. J Creations, John Garrett, House Hendo, John E, and Impossible Pie Productions. You guys are all
Nice.
members now. Welcome.
Congrats.
And J-Mac, thank you very much, dude. I need to get
Oh,
I need to get videos for memberships too.
Yeah.
Like we have our super chat videos.
The
Anyways,
spicy ones.
yeah, the spicy ones. we like to show off hot girls on this show. It's a thing that I guess we like pervy guys like to do. It's a thing.
Well, I mean, why not? Why not?
So just getting back into you, man. You've been around for a long time. You've been collecting for a long time, from what I've seen. I've seen some of your older collection videos, and it
Yeah.
seems you have like everything.
I've been collecting for 30 years. Like just recently just hit 30 years. And then
Dude,
back when I started it was just a totally different game. There wasn't a whole lot of shit to buy, so whenever
okay.
something came out, you'd be like just excited to jump all over it. Like you'd go get like the Mighty Ducks wave or some stupid shit like that, just to actually get something to put on your shelf. Because back then it was like 5-inch Toy Biz Marvel figures. McFarlane was just starting to pop off, and then a little bit of Star Wars came along, and then
Yeah.
it was actually affordable back then too. Like I mean, toys were like $5 each and not 25 each,
Yeah.
and it seems like they put a lot more love into them back then than they do now.
Well, now it's.
Yeah.
I feel like today is a very different market. It's not for kids anymore. It's more for collectors, and they know collectors will spend the money, which is
Yeah,
why you see.
tell your friends that don't collect toys, and let me know how that works out for you.
Yeah, they're not gonna understand.
No,
Yeah.
they ain't gonna get it at
Yeah.
all. They're gonna say it's still for fucking kids, and you guys need to grow the fuck up.
Oh yeah,
You
100%.
know what? I don't need them to understand. I like what I like. We like what I like. They can fuck off.
But here's the funny thing, dude. Like when there's like a non-collector person who will come to my house, my wife will immediately be like, "Go check out his man cave. Go look at his office." So I'll be like, "All right, fuck, let's do it." So they'll come in, and immediately their jaw drops. And they're
Yeah,
like,
Yeah.
and they're like, "Holy shit!" Like, and then they'll look around for like 25, 30 minutes and like start talking about stuff. Like this is
yeah,
nostalgic now at this point for them. So they'll be like, "Oh, this is GI Joe. Oh, this is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Oh, I love Superman back in the day." And then they'll just keep going. They won't shut
yeah.
the hell up.
Everybody likes it, but they also your good friends like to make fun of you for it. So it's kind of it's a win-win, and then you always get you wasted all this fucking money on these toys because I mean I don't know what your collections are the grand total is, or if you even want to know. I know I got up to around the 250 $300,000 range
Holy shit.
just on just regular action figures, not even like hot toys or
Yeah.
nothing crazy.
Damn.
And then when I had to start downsizing to make the move, like I mean, I bought a lot of this shit for like $5 each back in the day. So I'm definitely more than getting my money back from selling it. Like,
Yeah.
you take a loss here, you take a gain here. So it kind of, I mean, it sucks being on Macari 2 hours a day, but it also, it's nice to see that the shit that you invested all your money in and you love fucking with for 30 years, that you're actually not taking a loss when it comes to an end, which it's not coming to an end, but I definitely need to make it a more manageable collection. Like I think I got up to like 12,000 figures at one point, and that's just retarded. Like nobody needs that many. And then when you got to dust, it's just a fucking nightmare. So
So
I
you
just
actually
want
dust. You actually dust.
I'd like once every 5 years, I'll take everything down and
So you do a
do
proper
Get 'em out.
dusting.
and do. I mean, you guys have to too at some point.
Oh, dude,
I just leave it. It's part of the diorama. They're in a dusty planet
Yeah.
or whatever.
I go with a little Swiffer. I'm just like, all right, don't knock them over. Don't knock them over. I'm doing my best
Yeah.
not to knock these damn things
That
over.
that
But
makes it tough for sure.
the white shelves help a lot, though, versus like the darker shelves.
Uh-huh.
That I've noticed that's a big difference. You
Yeah.
can't see the
Yeah.
dust on there unless you get like really close.
The dark shelves turn a little gray after a while.
Yeah, yeah, but the black shelves look gangster. Like I love the look of that.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
when
I like them.
I look over your shoulder and see that, it's like, I mean, that makes that white shelf look like dog shit. To be honest, like, come on.
Listen, I upstairs in my man cave, I have dark. It's black, right? Black or like dark brown
Yeah.
color shelves, and here I purposely did white because of the dust. Because
Uh-huh.
I was tired of looking at dust, and I was like, "Fuck this!" And plus, everything in this room is kind of white, to be honest with you. So
Yeah,
Right.
I keep forgetting my shelves are empty as shit because I sold a bunch of figs. I gotta fill them up with stuff. I have plenty. I just keep
What do you sell them on?
Whatnot. I sold everything on Whatnot. It's
Oh,
so fun
okay.
because you get to interact with chat and stream, and we have a good time over there. It's a lot of fun.
I haven't fucked with
It's
that.
less
I don't.
monotonous than just like the typical put it up, it sells, whatever. Like
Yeah.
if you enjoy it, it's a lot of fun.
Well, when you're trying to move thousands of figures, put it up, forget it, and whenever it sells, it sells.
Yeah, I get that for sure.
So, do you post like one figure at a time, or are you doing like groups of them?
Lots.
I do both. Like if I have like a set, like say like I just posted the Tick movie figures. Like I don't want to get stuck with one of those characters, so
Yeah.
I'm like I'll sell that as a group, and then but when I'm selling like McFarlane shit and Spawn shit, I'll usually try to do it like individual or separate or something like that. Just kind of mix it up, and then I have it to where I don't even really look up the price on half this shit. I just kind of whatever I think it's going for, and then I have it to where the price is constantly dropping. So it's like just jump in when you. Some people will go like, "Hey, bro, this is really high on the price." I'm like, "Well, the price is dropping. Jump in when you feel comfortable." So
Yeah.
because I don't want to sit there and lower prices for guys every 5 minutes, throughout the day. Like it is what it is, bro. It'll either be gone by the time it gets to the price you're looking for, or it'll eventually get to the price that you're looking for.
Yeah.
But it's been working out, man. I'm my first year on Macari. I'm not flexing or whatever. I did almost 70,000 on Macari, and then I did
Wow.
sales outside of Macari because of Macari and YouTube. Like people would just message me and go, "Hey, you want to get rid of this and get rid of that," and then I would just mail it. So I mean, I'd got 80 grand my first year just from selling toys, and it didn't even put a dent in my collection.
I mean, that's fantastic. Honestly,
That's crazy.
That's
Like-
insane.
Yeah,
Sold
so
that
like
much, and it's like you can't tell at all. That's
you
pretty
can't
insane.
even tell. Yeah, and I think that the more I get rid of, the better my collection gets. Just because.
Yeah.
Well, you're just really trying to keep the ones that you want at this
Yeah,
point, right?
unfortunately,
So that
one of
makes
those ones that I want is Marvel Legends, but because I love Marvel. It's like my go-to. It's my favorite, and I just think that Hasbro is just doing a mediocre to shitty job. Like I like when Diamond Select makes a cool big figure that I can add in my Marvel collection instead of just sort of your random repainted bullshit that the Hasbro team puts together for us.
Yep.
You I do want to touch on that later on the Hasbro, because I know I've seen videos of you kind of shitting on Hasbro like a lot.
Like every video.
Yeah, exactly. Like every video.
Yeah.
But like I guess so. Your love for Marvel is what drives you. I saw your latest video too, where you picked up all the new figures that just came out. That was
Yeah,
awesome.
I can't believe I really
They
came up
sent
on
it
that.
They sent them to you. And I agree with you actually. When I was watching the video, it was making me laugh because I was like, these are all like legit repaints. Everything is all reuse.
Yeah,
There's nothing new.
not even a new character. Like,
Yeah.
because I'm real big on putting the teams together for Marvel, and it's just like a whole nother wave of figures that I have. Like, I mean, if you're a Marvel collector, I would think that your collection would be close to my Marvel collection, like, because I want every Marvel character ever made, and then I try not to get too many of the same character, but if they're like important costumes, like they wore this costume for this team, and then I'll do it. I did downsize it a little bit, but then it's hard to downsize Marvel because to me, a lot of those costumes are pretty important.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Any love for DC?
I do love DC. I love DC when Mattel was doing it the first go around. I thought they were doing a pretty good job, and then I was like DC collectibles, stuff like that. So and then McFarlane took over. He went with the bigger scale, which to me was a blessing in disguise because I was about over DC anyways. I'm not a huge DC fan, so once you start going deep in the roster, I have no clue who these fucking characters are, and
Same.
I want to get them just because I don't have them, but at the same time, I got no love for them. So it's hard to spend that much money on a character just because you don't have it. Like I want to spend
Yeah.
that much money on a character because I love it.
Yeah.
And so DC just kind of turned into a chore for me. And then when he would do like the big figures like a Clayface and Bane and shit like that, I would pick those up randomly, throw them in the collection. Anything to just kind of help, make my DC collection pop, make it look a little bit better, a little bit nicer. I'll do something like that. I'm kind of excited to see what Mattel does with the license.
I am too.
If they do something cool, then who knows? I might jump back in it. I'm hoping they don't do something cool because I just
don't have
don't
to
love
fuck with it.
DC. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm so content with my collection. Like I don't get the dopamine hit every time I get a new action figure. I get like the regret. It's like, because now it's 25, $30 a figure. Back, 10 years ago when they were $10 each, you didn't really give a shit. You're like, fuck it, 10, 10, 10, 10. Now they're so expensive, and it's I'm retired, so I'm kind of on a fixed income unless I want to get a job, and I definitely don't think I want to get a job. So it's like, do I want to buy this set of toys or do I want to take the boat out tomorrow? Like, do I want to spend $100 on gas or do I want to spend $100 on toys? Because it's not like when I was working, it was kind of not unlimited money, but there was always money coming in. So it didn't really matter how much I was spending. So now when I make a toy purchase, I got to love it. Like I just started getting that Sesame Street line.
Yeah.
Fuck, those things are fire, bro. They are so good. Like, I don't know.
I haven't seen
Sesame-
them at all yet.
Oh, you haven't seen any?
Yeah, I gave up. I just ordered them from NECA directly because here they put out like one set at Targets and Walmart, and we have so many collectors here, and they're all gone. So
Yeah.
I was like, I hunted around, but I'm just like, dude, I'm done. I just ordered them, but they're not here yet.
Yeah, collectors in our area, they're like as soon as Target opens, they're there, like looking around. So it's
Okay.
it's a pain
I
in the
think
ass.
I live in a fairly small town. I got to drive like 25 minutes to get to a Target.
Uh-huh.
And there are definitely collectors there, but it seems like I can come up on some shit. Like I just found the count at Target like yesterday or the day before yesterday, I think.
Okay.
Because you're in Florida and the holothon stuff is hitting, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's part
Okay.
of the holothon. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think Dracula's, yeah.
The only thing that sucks about that is that the NECA section in Target is so fucking full that there's no place to put anything. Like it's just like they need to have a fire sale and just clear the shelves and start over because it is blown out, man. Shit from like 5 years ago is still sitting there.
See,
Well,
I
they
have
don't
a
put
Target.
that shit on sale.
I have a Target literally 5 minutes down the road from me, and there's barely any NECA figures, like in that section. The NECA.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you're living in a different world than I am then. Cause
Yeah.
Well, it is random between Targets because there's some Targets where they have so much NECA shit. They had to actually like open up a singular toy aisle, and it's like the extended NECA section. And the whole
yeah,
aisle's
we
covered
have
in
that.
bullshit.
I've seen that
Yeah.
out here too.
Yeah.
I just think in my Target, no one buys the damn NECA figures. That's why the NECA probably came and just took it all away. They're like, fuck it, we're not
Right.
in this Target anymore.
Yeah,
there's
yeah,
a-
I can see that.
Yeah. There's a
But-
super chat from Articulated Ninja, $5. Question for Talker. What do you think is one of the worst things about being a collector nowadays?
God, that's just there's that. I mean, I could go on for the rest of the show about that. It's to me the price point of action figures is a big kick in the dick. Like, because I see a Marvel Legend for $25, it's almost $30 after tax, and I just don't see the value anymore. And so, I don't want to give up on Marvel, but like I wish Hasbro would lose the license and it would go to somebody that gave a shit. And then if they charge me the same price but give me good quality like the Sesame Street figures, then it wouldn't bother me so much. But when I'm paying $25 for some repainted bullshit of a character that I probably already have that's slightly better because it's pinless, I just don't like that shit. And then like I don't care that the toy community is half filled of dick suckers and shills. Like that shit doesn't bother me. That you're just gonna get those kind of people everywhere.
Yeah, 100%. Ninja, thank you for the $5 super chat.
Ninja's my boy too, so shout out to Ninja.
I'm gonna play this video just for him. One
go
second,
ahead.
guys.
Thank you so much for the super chat.
Thanks, Ninja. All right, I think he just actually sent another super chat, so let's go look at that one. Question for Talker: did you have women, guns, and bikes your whole life, or do you just have it now to flex on us?
I've always liked motorcycles. That's just always been a passion of mine. Like I started with motorcycles before toys, and now that I'm kind of retired, I live in Florida. Like I built this house. I don't know if you guys saw the build video of the house or not, but it's kind of
the cool looking garages.
Yeah, it's like the whole house is
yeah.
just kind of a garage, and I just felt like to accent the house, like my chick, she does plants, so there's fucking plants everywhere in here, and then I like the bikes, so even if I don't ride the bikes, which I do, I ride every day, but just the bikes accent the place so well. It just kind of gives it that Tony Stark feel, you know, like how he's got hot rods in the fucking living room, shit like that. Like when you walk in and it's so different from a normal house. Like my last house was pretty different also. And I built that one too. And I don't want to build some lame shit. Like I don't want my shit to look like your shit. Like I want to stand out. Like I want it to look different.
You want to be different. Yeah, I get that.
Yeah.
No,
So
your shit's dope. Like I saw the video and you were touring around and we saw the garage and had all the bikes and the toys. I was like, oh shit! Like it's nice. Yeah.
Yeah, it's fun. And then I went all black just to do something different. I thought it'd be a cool look, which I'm totally obsessed with it.
I
like
dig it.
I see the house, and every day I come in here, I'm like blown away. Like I'm like, fuck, I can't believe I live here. Like I got an intercoastal river in my backyard. Not flexing, Ninja, but I mean that was the dream. Like to have an intercoastal river in your backyard, jump on your boat, and
I was gonna say you probably have a boat back there too. Then
yeah. I can go anywhere in the world from my backyard. It's
awesome.
It's just fucking amazing. It's definitely living the dream. Like I worked my ass off my whole life, so I figured I kind of had it coming. I retired a little earlier than I was planning, but you know, shit happens.
And now it's the time to enjoy your life, right? You worked hard, now it's time to play.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I don't want to fucking work.
Yeah.
And Ninja, thank you for the super chat, and here's the video.
Oh, would you look at that? A super chat. But let's keep it going. I like the energy. Let's keep it up.
All right, let me remove that.
Do you guys get the sound when he does those? I gotta tap to hit it to get the sound.
Are you on the phone?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why. I've noticed that when I've logged in from the phone, it does that. It says tap to unmute.
Oh, okay.
Or tap to hear sound. I've noticed that. I don't know why the phone does it.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Let me just cover the super chats here. Marvelous Nerd 199 super chat. Talker, can you give a shout out to your BFF? Boo.
Oh, that's my boy there. Love that guy.
Marvelous Nerd, thank you very much. I'm gonna hit another video. Talker, sorry.
Hey guys, make sure to check out Figure Fight Club.
Thank you. And this is the last one I'll cover for. Then we'll take a break. Curb Stomp Films $4.99 super chat. Thank you very much. Talker, your houses videos are dope. Thanks for sharing that cost sheet. I actually do like the fact that you shared that paper and break down all the costs.
Helpful. Yeah.
When I was doing a barn dominium and plus my first house also, like, I mean, I've been in construction my whole life, but when you're tackling a house by yourself, like, you always wonder if you can afford it or not. So that's why I did the video on this one. I figure I could help somebody out along the way because the barn dominiums are kind of like popular right now. and everybody thinks that they're cheaper, which I think they're cheaper too. That's kind of another reason why I did it. So I did the cost breakdown and the tour, and then I mean, I did everything myself. I could have did a how to wire your house, how to plumber your house, but there's so many good videos out there that my videos would have looked like shit. So I just did a kind of just a show off video. This is what I got for this amount. For I mean, I built it for dirt cheap, so it gives people that are looking to do this, you know, takes your excuses away. You just got to go do it.
Exactly.
Oh yeah.
Yep. Curb Stomp, thank you very much. And then I'll play one more video. Hope you don't mind.
Look at that. A tasty, tasty super chat. Thank you so much for the love.
Curb Stomp, thank you very much, man.
I appreciate it.
So we're going to go back to you on, so you've been collecting for 30 years. What kind of led you to start collecting?
Well, I was into action figures when I was a kid, and then I discovered this thing called pussy, and I realized that I had to make a choice in life, and so I got rid of the toys, and then once pussy got plentiful, then I started to get the toys back. Like I just got, like I'm not like a lot of these collectors out there that put the carriage before the horse. Like I always kind of wanted to pick up something here or there just to kind of put on my shelf, you know, like when I was grown. And then I got my first house when I was 25. And then shortly after that, like I would take a trip to Toys R Us or Target or some shit, and then just see some action figures and be like, you know what, fuck it, it'd be really cool to put, you know, a couple toys on the shelf. So that's how it started. I wasn't planning on just being completely obsessed with it and going to 10 Targets a day and Walmart and buying shit online and all that.
Oh, yeah.
But it did turn into that. So
Yeah.
I got obsessed really quick with it.
I don't think any of us really expect that when we start. 'Cause I think it's the same thing. Everyone is like, this would be cool on the shelf. I can handle it a little.
Right.
Desk trinket or a shelf, whatever. And then you're like, well, I need another one. And then you're like, well, they got this guy. He goes with that guy. And then next thing you know, you're like, holy shit.
I swear to God, man, I always say it's a sickness. Buying and collecting it's a sickness. Dude, like, I'm like, I've bought so many figures, and then like I went to a toy show over the weekend, and I bought a lot, and now I'm like, I bought a figure yesterday, and it got delivered today. So I'm just like, I didn't need it. Like, there's no need for it, but it's just like, fuck, why not? Let's just add more to the shelves.
Yeah, I mean, that's where I was for 30 years, and it got me in, you know, then 12,000 figures later, and, you know, and then there comes a point to where you just got to limit your purchases, start getting rid of some old shit. Like, I make sure that, you know, I get rid of more than what I bring in. I have to now because my toy room, I'm assuming off the glass, like how much glass I use from my old toy room, it's only going to hold about 5,000 comfortable. Like, I don't want them all touching each other. I want them. It's all about the display. Like, if your shit ain't displayed right, then why are you even fucking with it? Like, it is a sickness. It's a disease. Like, I got to get another one. I got to get another one. That's how I used to be. But at the same time, I had room for it. So it would be like, fuck it, why not? I got the room. Like, man, and then they started getting squeezed in there, and my toy room was fucking massive, and it filled up like quick by doing what you were doing. And then I was like, and it I don't think it makes it any better. Like, some dude left me a comment after I did my toy collection video like 10 years ago, and he goes, sometimes less is more, and fuck, he was right. Because I don't care if you got 100 action figures, if they're displayed nice, and it's cool. Like, once you start, I'll go to collectors' houses and their shelves are all dusty, boxes are on the floor, figures are all tipped over, and I'm like, why the fuck are you doing this, dude? Your collection looks like shit. It makes your house look like shit. Like, fuck, dude, put the toys away and go ride a motorcycle or some shit. Like, get outside, go fishing or something, do something.
That's so funny. I mean, but it's very true though. That's 100% true. like right now with these shelves, they're all vanilla pose. They're not anything cool pose. It's all like they're just standing.
That's what I do too, but you try to get them to stand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My fear is that they're gonna fall over, and then all that shit is gonna fall over. Then that's a different problem.
I don't know if you've noticed on some of the videos, I use action figure stands for almost every action figure, just because I don't want to go in there and then set up 20 figures every time I go in there. Like if you fall over, you get a stand, and they're pretty cool. They're those black base and with the little wire stand. They're like fucking $2 each now. They used to be $1 back when I first started getting them, but I've got 5,000 of them. So you know, like I spent $5,000 just on action figure stands because when I go in, and because I love to look at my collection, like every day I'll just go in there 15, 20, 30 minutes and just I just love it and just look at it. But if the shit's all tipped over and dusty and there's trash on the floor, then it takes it away. Like it doesn't do it for me. Like I mean, I know motherfuckers out here collecting, living in the studio apartments and fucking got their shit in Tupperware.
Oh, I've seen people's collections where like they don't want to throw the box away, so that shit just stacks on the floor all the way to the ceiling.
That shit is crazy. I've seen that also, and it's like, dude, are you in this for resale or are you in it to collect? Like when I started, all my friends were like, "Well, you can't take them out of the package. You know, you're gonna lose money." And I'm like, I don't give a fuck. Like I'm not doing this to make money. And then lo and behold, I'm actually breaking about even, you know, so it kind of, if I was 300,000 in my collection, like when I'm out, I'll probably be 300,000 out. So it's cool. It's fine. It's not really a big deal.
Yeah. No, I agree. It does, it depends, right? So like I've opened a few Mesco figures and I had to throw the box away because it was a pain in the ass just keeping them there. So I finally threw it, and it was a little painful. Like I had like a little tear coming out my eye when I thought I was just going blind, dude. I was like, "Is he going in?"
Is my light going in and out? Is that what the fuck's happening?
It's a fade effect.
That shit's fucking weird.
But no, spacing out the figs is nice, and like, remember Avi? We went to the first time we went to Legion's Con. Went to Big Greg's house and he showed us his toy room, and we had a lot of figs, but every segment of the shelving was all like a full-blown diorama.
It was insane. It
was just like little scenes everywhere, and it was something crazy to behold. Like it was really sick. Like he had all kinds of just
it was literally like
different little worlds.
Yeah, aisles. He had aisles. You could like go down this aisle.
Yeah,
and like sick. see like scenes after scenes. Like he had 5 rows of scenes, and these are like, you know, big. What type of shelves are those that he had? Those giant ones that go like 5 feet,
shelves.
6 feet
Yeah.
long. Yeah.
But it's hard to do that when you have a shit ton of figs, because I'm pretty sure everyone's goal, ideally in a perfect world, is that you want everything you have on display. If it's in a box somewhere, like you don't even know it exists, you don't have it, it's out of your mind, you're like, what are you doing? But it's hard to do that when you have a massive collection. So it's nice, like you were saying, reduce it down to the ones you really care about, and then you can make those nice displays and show it off the way you envision the final version of your collection to be.
Right.
Exactly, because otherwise,
like when I made the move, like I put the shipping containers on the side of the house and I stuffed my collection in those, and then you know, it took me a year to get the house, you know, done, do permits and all that bullshit, and then you know, like I'd be like buying like a Mario figure and be like, fuck, do I have this? Like I don't know, I haven't seen my collection in so long. I'm like going through Instagram to see if I took a picture of it before I put it in a box, and you know, and so it was that part of the move sucks, but it's once again like, you know, these guys that collect, like, I mean, shit, people will show me their collection and it's in their fucking bedroom, and I'm like, bro, like maybe you need to refocus life. Like if you don't have like a decent toy room, why the fuck are you even doing this? Like it doesn't make any sense to me.
Yeah.
So it's funny you say that, because so I live in a 2-bedroom, and but my whole, other than like the bathroom and like the kitchen, wall to wall.
But you have figures in the kitchen too, though.
I mean, they're just there. I'm like working on them and shit. They're just thrown about. But like everywhere, like every wall is covered with shelves and there's figures everywhere. I get like a pizza delivered and dude's like, holy shit. He's like coming in, like wanting the tour and shit. I have figures fucking everywhere.
That's 40-year-old virgin shit right there.
I know. Like I would love to have it all isolated away, so you have like normal house and then you have like, you know, you want to check some cool shit
my
out,
first house, it looked like that. It was 40-year-old virgin, and I thought it was cool at the time. And then I was like, you know, this fucking, I don't want people to come over and they just, because then they're like, especially if you're dating, you got chicks coming over, they see that shit, and you know, like, and you don't really give a fuck. It's just weird, like, because I'm not like that nerd dude that all he gives a fuck about. Like, you look like 40-year-old virgin to people that don't know you, and I didn't want, and plus I wanted my life to be separate. So then when I built the new house, I built this giant toy room. All the toys went in there, and that was it. And then when I built this house, I did the shipping containers completely separate. And then one dude made some shitty comment on my video. He goes, well, obviously his wife doesn't want the toys in the house anymore. And I lashed back at him, went back and forth. He got the better of me. It's fine, because he was kind of right. Like, my chick definitely doesn't want fucking toys in the house. But at the same time, I don't either. Like, I want them in their own thing. Like, I mean, in this house, the whole house is like a garage. So if I park a motorcycle in my bedroom, but it's kind of it. But I mean, ideally, you want your car's in the garage. You know, I want my toys in my toy room, and it's completely separate from the house.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So
my next place will be like that. That's
Well, you got to stop buying those fucking toys, and you'll get money quicker than you ever got it before in your life.
That's very true.
Yeah.
My wife definitely. I have restrictions in the sense of, like, now I store toys in like random places in my house. Like, I think I've done a video where I had like toys in my laundry room. Granted, these are empty shelves; they've never been used. So, like, I was like, hey, free space. And I just piled a bunch of toys in there. So now it's just toys sitting in there. My closet will have toys in the sense of, like, boxed up toys. Like, I haven't been able to open my Hot Toys yet because I don't have the space for it anymore.
Right.
At least right now. So they've all been sitting in my master closet. But I have this office. This is my office. I work from here. So I get toys in here. And then my man cave. I took the smallest room upstairs as my man cave, so it's wall-to-wall shelving, and there's just toys all the way around. On display. You know? And that's it, though. I'm not allowed to put toys anywhere else in the house.
Not allowed to? Come on, man. You don't want to. Let's don't.
Yeah, I mean,
don't turn yourself into a bitch.
Yeah, no, I agree. Like, in the sense of, like, my kids, right? Like, we have a dining room. I never fucking use my dining room. I never use it.
Nobody does. That's why I don't have one.
So I looked at my wife, and you know, my kids got a little older, and I was like, they need their own little playroom. So I was like, let's just convert the dining room into their little playroom. So that's what we did. Now we have a nice like display for their dinosaurs and all their fucking toys, all their legends, and they enjoy it. That's where they hang out. That's where they play. You know, a giant ass rug. There's a nice big couch, and that's the toys downstairs that people will see in the dining room. So. But no, I agree with what you're saying. Have it all on, you know, a certain location, and that's it, and keep it out of the fucking living room.
Yeah, the living room or the bedroom. Like, it's one's just as bad. I got a lot of like Thor's hammer, Captain America's shield. I got shit like that, and I was like, oh, maybe I'll put that in the house, and then I got a lot of comic book art, like high-end comic book artwork and shit, and she was like, you're not putting that shit in the house, right? Like, you got a whole fucking toy room out there. And I'm like, well, this is kind of like,
it's Thor's hammer, come on.
It's Thor's hammer, like, and plus, I don't give a fuck, like, I'll do it anyways. But I mean, Thor's hammer definitely belongs in the house, but it probably should. Yeah, I mean, something like that. And then, because I got Beta Ray Bill's hammer, Thor's hammer, Thor's Ultimate Hammer. Like, I mean, the fuck one hammer is like 4 feet tall. Like, I'm not taking up that much toy space when I got all these fucking shelves. Got this big, beautiful black house right here that it would look stunning in. So, but stuff like that. I mean, I get it. And then I got a lot of like comic book, like movie cells, like Spawn and Fantastic Four, and I had all that shit displayed in the house, another house. And on that, it's like I really, because I'm going for the all black. I don't want too much color in here, too much comic book shit in here. So I think it would kind of take away from it.
Yeah. No, I agree with that actually. So the next question I have is kind of touching up on Aztec Warrior. Thank you for the 199 super chat. Favorite all-time fig in your guys' collection? Can you name one fig that's your favorite?
I mean, I don't think any of us can do that, can we?
I definitely can't. Nope, I cannot.
I've made a top 5 before, and I was able to complete that.
So let's say you're getting rid of your collection, and you can only keep 5 figures. Those would be the 5 figures you'd keep?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I guess that would be your favorite then. I mean, I have my favorites. Like today, I like the McFarlane Creech a lot. Like he's one of my favorites. But then, you know, I'll look at, you know, other shit that I'm looking at these Sesame Street figures, and I'm like, fuck, they're kind of my favorite. Like I couldn't really say I have a favorite. Like as I'm selling shit, like I'm definitely getting rid of shit that's not my favorite, you know.
Yeah.
But we'll see how far the collection gets down to, because it's getting to the point to where, you know, it's hard to let go of some shit. And you're like, fuck, I don't really want to sell this, but I really don't have room for it. And then, you know, I have to make some hard decisions like that.
Yeah.
Like
I think they're kind of done, and then they come out with some new dope shit that's in the line, and you're like, fuck. And you're buying it again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would list shit on Macari that I liked, and I'd be like, fuck it, I'm going to throw a crazy number on there and get no lowball offers, and then if it sells, it sells. And then I was selling shit that I told myself I wasn't going to sell, but I was also getting like I had the Dark Crystal set, which I really loved, and I was like, fuck it, I'll put like $300 on it. It's only worth like $200, and then somebody bought it, and I was like, oh fuck, that one kind of stung a little bit. The Popeye set, like the old Mezco ones, I sold those for like top dollar. Earthward and Gem, but I just got so much shit, bro, and I just don't need 10,000 figures anymore. So
yeah,
you
got
to let some shit go at some point.
Yeah.
Aztec Warrior, thank you for the 199 super chat. You get tap it down.
Hey guys, don't forget to check out Figure Fight Club.
All right. So one thing I did. So I know from your videos you give Hasbro a lot of hard, like a hard time. You know, you
well deserved
hard time. But I scoured the internet to find the biggest Hasbro shill of all time.
You want me to name them, or is this like a game, or like is it you got like a B or C?
There's no need because
I found them and they're here tonight, and they're gonna jump on and want to talk to you.
Oh, perfect! You're kidding me.
No, when I told him I had you on and I wanted to, you know, and he was like, "Oh, I know that fucking guy. I don't want to talk to him." So let's bring him out, guys. He deserves some music, right?
Biggest Hasbro shill title.
I can't wait to see who this is.
It's nice to meet you face to face, TalkerArt. I've been waiting to talk to you. I've been wanting to talk to you for a long time.
Calm down.
And all the hate that you throw at Hasbro and all your videos, you're toxic. You say Boog Nice sucks dick, and I don't appreciate that. No, I'm sorry. I was in a hurry. I didn't have time to get changed. I just came from a Hawaiian-themed party with my boyfriend. And I just wanted to be here to confront you I heard what you said to Dan Yoon and Ryan Ting, and I'm tired of it.
Yeah, yeah. How's your Maximum Spider-Man holding up there, big guy?
It's perfect.
Yeah, I know. You got one.
I got 6 of them.
There's a little truth behind it, behind the joke here.
A little. Excuse me. What? What joke?
Yeah,
You're the joke. You are the joke. Aren't you gonna cuss me out? I feel.
Is this the same costume you did for SDCC?
This is how. No, this is. I was at a Hawaiian party with my boyfriend,
Right.
and I didn't have time to get changed when I got home.
Right.
Oh shit.
That's all I'm saying. Just,
How many Maximum Hulks are you gonna pre-order?
all of them.
Oh man, save me one.
It's a
Save me
perfect.
one.
It's a perfect action figure. You got grown men crying on the internet about pins and reuse. Guess what? You should be thankful to Hasbro for all they do for us. Be thankful. Bug Nice lives in a 1-bedroom apartment. You're goddamn right. And you know what? You know what's not in the apartment with him? Toxicity. TalkerArt.
I didn't even bring him up. You did.
I had to defend him.
Okay. That's a weird roundabout way of doing that.
I didn't defend him.
Well, Glob, thank you for jumping on.
Yeah, what's up, Glob?
Hey,
It's nice to talk to someone who's very pro Hasbro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good to see you.
Great.
To see you, what, in a couple weeks?
what do you mean, me? Are you confusing me with someone else?
Okay, you're still going with the skit?
What are you talking about?
Dude, this is life. This is life.
I'm 100% homosexual Glob Shillman, fan of Hasbro.
Well, you're linking it all together
What do you mean?
to be the perfect shill.
No, well, I'm a Hasbro shill.
Yeah, yeah, you are.
Well, but since TalkerArt doesn't want to fight and debate me, maybe I should just go.
Well, at least now I know where my dick's going when I stick it in the glory hole.
Excuse me. Oh, I have to get ready for the next Hasbro Pulse live stream.
I knew those lips looked familiar.
little the tickle from the mustache. And, yeah.
I have to go get ready for the next Hasbro Pulse live stream. And Price.
Yeah, there you go.
You have a good night, TalkerArt.
We'll see you, buddy.
How about you go yourself, okay? Bye.
I was sitting here going, fuck, who is it? Who is it? Because I knew it wasn't a shill.
No, it was Glob Shillman. Yeah, Glob Shillman.
Yeah. Glob.
Yeah.
It's a great guy.
So thank you for doing that with us. Let's kind of get back to the action of what, before there was a super chat I saw earlier. Let me just play that quickly if you don't mind. Rowdy Riles with a $4.99 super chat. Tuesday crew. Hell yeah, she's part of one of the Tuesday crew. Thank you very much for that super chat. And
Well, that's one way to rev up your Holly. I love the super chat. Let's keep it going now.
thank you very much, Rowdy. All right, let me see if I could figure out these buttons. Okay. All right, so the next question I had for you was, we've kind of talked about a lot of the different brands that you collect and things like that. What is your, I guess, top brands? I know Hasbro, you give them a hard time, but you also collect their figures.
Right.
So
Well, right now, I'm currently only collecting Marvel stuff. Unfortunately, the majority of that is Hasbro.
Mm-hmm.
I just started with Sesame Street, so I'll see that to the end. And then I do Mario figures, and I think they're like Jack specific, which those are really good. Those are, man, they're just put together good. Usually original sculpts, affordable. They're like $10 each, and they're just super fun to collect. I do like Nintendo and Switch a little bit. I don't play that much, maybe like an hour every 2 weeks or something, but
I'm the same way.
Which ones do you get? Do you get the 2-inch ones?
the
or the
4-inch
5-inch or all of
ones.
The 4-inch.
Yeah, I had to make a choice. I like the 2-inch ones because they come with the play sets, but then where the fuck are you gonna put all that shit?
Yeah.
And the 4-inch figures, like they're really good articulation for, a 4-inch figure. I just think that they're really good toys. Like, and they're easy to collect. You get like 2 figures a year, and that's kind of the pace that I want to be on with collecting right now. So I figure I'll wrap up this, and then if they do, I am a pretty big fan of NECA. Like if they do like a new Alien movie that doesn't suck, like the last one, I would happy to add an Alien figure to my collection or a Predator figure to my collection. Which, I mean, I know that the last Predator films weren't awesome either, but I still really enjoyed them, and I was happy to add those Predators to my collection, stuff like that. And then DC, once again, we'll see where that goes. If they do some amazing shit, it's so much fun when you can pick and choose, because I was a completist for the majority of my collecting, and it just turns everything into work. It's like,
hell yeah,
fuck, I got to get this and I got to get that, and my collection's got to be complete, and heaven forbid, and then before you know it, you got 200 fucking Spider-Mans. And you're just sitting there going, "This is retarded. This is why do I have 200 Spider-Mans?" And so,
I definitely understand that. When I was collecting Hasbro, like Marvel Legends in general, like I started realizing, like I have a shelf full of like Black Widows, Spider-Mans, like,
right?
Captain Americas. I was like, "What the fuck? Why do I have so many?" So eventually, I got rid of them, or I was like kit bashing them into like different people, like different characters. Yeah,
and it makes your collection just look better. Like you don't need 200 versions of Spider-Man. Like, it's just fucking insane. Or the Hulk. God, I had so many fucking Hulks, and trim that down and just get to, try to get to the basics, whatever.
The Maximum Hulk.
Yeah, that one's top on my list. I mean, it's a good thing they sent me an early sample. So I couldn't wait to get that on my shelf. I can't wait for that rubber chest to start to crinkle and collapse.
So I collect Storm collectibles.
Uh-huh.
And they have that squishy chest and things like that.
Squishy chest.
So I don't mind. I don't mind that because I still like the figure. It's a good figure, and I haven't had issues with the squishy chest or having issues yet. So,
I've had some of those Storm collectibles too. Like I had the Bane. And I thought that, once again, I thought they were good. They worked. But then sometimes you pose it, depending on how you pose it, it'll leave a gap, you got to pose it accordingly to work with that squishy chest. Or you get like McFarlane doing like that rubber diaper, which sometimes looks really good. And then sometimes it's gappy and it looks like a baggy, saggy diaper. So, it all depends on how you pose it and how you work it. Like, I like when people do new shit like that, like the soft, squishy diaper, and just to try to take action figures to a different level. Like,
I mean,
when they did that,
diapers are amazing. I love their diapers.
They're McFarlane ones.
It depends.
Or the ones that you're wearing right now.
I mean, the ones I have are for females, so it's more comfortable.
Yeah.
If McFarlane came out with adult size overlay diaper underwear, like plastic, that'd be something. Put that on.
That would be good.
So I wanted to bring out another guest because
guest.
This person messaged me just now and was like really upset about the fact that Glob Shulman showed up and was talking shit.
Well,
so let's bring him out.
I got here as soon as I could. I was driving home from work. I saw Glob was in here yelling at my boy TalkerArt. I couldn't stand for that. So, is everything okay, TalkerArt? You okay?
Oh, we're good. Yeah, we're good.
I know you don't like mean words. You're like a certain person from New York who lives in a studio apartment that
I got
can handle a little ball busting every now and then.
I got thin skin. I'm not good with insults.
Yeah. How's it going, Talker?
It's good, man. How are you?
Let me take these off. I want to look at you with my own eyes.
Oh, beautiful. Look at that. Yeah. I'm hypnotized.
I heard you talking about Maximum Spider-Man, and I want to make it clear, I did not buy one.
You didn't.
No. I could not buy a $50 regular ass Marvel Legend. I said it on the show like 3 times. Maybe if you watch 3POA regularly, like a fan, you would know that.
I stop in from time to time.
I know you do.
Have you,
I don't know how the
handled
fuck
one?
people got 3 hours every fucking Saturday night when the race is on. If the race wasn't on Saturday night, then maybe I'd pop in a little bit longer.
I try to keep it to 2 hours, but you know,
okay.
Sometimes, you know.
Have you handled one yet, LP? Like in hand? Have you?
Oh,
messed
he's
with them?
handled it all right.
Oh, I mean, yeah, but not a Maximum Spider-Man, no.
Are you at least like curious to kind of understand?
Not really,
it
because
and-
it's a Marvel Legend with an extra neck joint. That's what it is.
Yeah.
It's all
that,
hype.
like it feels.
It's
different
all
in
hype.
hand.
It's a Marvel Legend Spider-Man with 4 hands you'll never use,
From what I
with
was
2 heads
told-
you'll never use, and a bunch of webs that you'll never use for
From
$50.
From what I
Maybe
was
I'll
told
send you.
that-
Maybe I'll send you one just so you can. You don't have to buy it, but you can check it
I'm
out.
not. I'm not tempted to buy it.
Yeah.
Oh, he bought 2.
If you send me one, I'm gonna destroy it with explosives or a gun.
Yeah, you send me one.
But
I'm
first,
gonna put it.
before you do that, you gotta like give it a chance.
be
Like,
right
feel
back,
it out. You gotta feel it out first.
I'll
be
put
like,
one
"Damn
on,
it,
on
it's
my
good."
on my Kari. So obviously you got one.
No, I don't have one yet, but I've ordered them. They're just not here yet. Like
You order more than one?
I got 2. One to
you're
flip
balling,
and one to check out. You know?
That's $100
If it
bucks
sucks,
for.
There you
$100
go.
bucks.
That's that guy we were talking about earlier.
yeah.
What
But
guy?
if one might pay for the other one, so it's I get it for free. It's cool.
Oh, you're gonna flip it like Jersey Maniac. Got it.
That's a shill way of thinking right there, buddy. Keep it up.
I did get my.
Here's how I feel about it. If you support this bullshit, they just keep doing it.
I don't know, and that part sucks.
If nobody bought it, or which I'm not the most honest collector, if you buy it and you put some shitty Spider-Man in it and give it back to Amazon, and if
There you
everybody
go.
did that, it's a wrap. It's done. The shit never happens again.
Well, that's where I ordered it from, so you just gave me some ideas. I might
Well,
throw
cool. I'll
something
show
in
you
the,
how to do it because I do it
Oh,
with
yeah.
all this bullshit that they put out.
You
Yeah.
do it to Amazon every time, or you like switch it up, do Walmart or.
Whenever they do like a new pinless version, they get my pin version back. If they
that's
make
amazing.
a brand new character that I don't have, one to stick in the box where he looks similar, then I'll just, because I mean, I don't feel like an idiot buying a new toy. Like I feel like an idiot buying a version of a toy that I already have because he doesn't have pins.
Right.
Like if you ever watched one of my fucking videos, Laser Pants, you would have seen in my last video where I had every single figure that they're putting out.
I did watch it. I commented on it.
Yeah. You just skimmed. You skim viewer.
I watch every second of all your videos.
Oh, thank you.
Dude, it's must-watch TV, man. It's like required. When I get the notification for a TalkerArt video, it's like we got to stop whatever we're doing. We're going to the big screen. Put it on.
Yeah.
right
Now.
now.
Stupid's getting ready to go down.
Pull over in traffic and hold it up and just pop the phone open.
Right.
Yeah.
What happened to Abby?
I don't know, but
Did his wife tell him
Yeah.
to get his toys out of her room or something?
He had to go change his
Maybe.
diaper.
Yeah, my diaper got full.
Oh,
He had to go.
No,
he had to
I
go
was trying
check
to
on
mess
the.
with volume.
squishing around in it.
I was
He
trying
had to
mess with
check on
volume.
the. He had to check on the Quickie Mart to make sure everything was still good.
damn.
It's
Abby,
running
you don't have to take
smooth. It's running smooth.
Thank you. Come again.
Oh yeah, I'm all ready for that one. I was trying to fuck with my volume. I am not a techie person at all. Like
And we can
Like,
tell
I'm Indian, which is really different for.
Yeah,
your
you're supposed to be
production compared
support.
to Laser Pants' production. It's like you're like the Dollar General version of Laser Pants.
Right? I'm trying to get to his production level. Look at all those pink lights everywhere.
Yeah,
And
It's
he's got
extra
the-
pink right now.
He has a
It's different.
PowerPoint.
it matches his blush.
Oh yeah.
Let me attack this one right here. So Aztec Warrior with a $9.99 super chat. Tucker got one of the best YouTube channels. Just a dope dude doing dope stuff. Is there a character or brand you would like to see made as a toy that we haven't seen made?
Fuck, where do I start? First of all, I would like to do all of Clockwork Orange, not just the main character.
Okay.
I'd like to see all of Road Warrior, not like the new shit, Furiosa shit, but like all the old Road Warrior shit would be awesome.
Okay.
And the biggest one, which will never happen, I would like shitty Hasbro to complete all these fucking teams that they've started. That's probably the biggest one. Shout out to Aztec too. That guy's a thug. Like,
Yeah.
I've been fucking with that dude for a minute.
Yep, Aztec, thank you for the $9.99.
Yeah,
And
thanks, Aztec.
let me find a video to play for you.
Looky there. We've got a bunch of puddings in our super chat.
Thank you, Aztec. There's a few more guys, I'm sorry. But I like to play them. Rowdy Riles with a $4.99. I bought Maximum Spider-Man to send to LP. I know he wanted it.
No, you don't have to do that.
He's just gonna blow it up.
Yeah.
I'm gonna end up with like 7 of them now.
You can send him to
thanks for the
Glob
$4.99.
just in case.
Yeah,
Send him to
Glob Shillman will take him every day.
He's
All
already
day.
he's got a stash already. That guy.
I noticed Glob is he's inspired. He's copying your setup back there. It's very similar. I don't know if you
He has
noticed
a
that.
green screen. He's trolling me.
Ah, that's okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, Riles, thank you very much.
Thank you so much for the super chat.
And there was one more. Come on, Talker. I'm the one wearing the diaper. Come on, dude.
It wasn't me, bro.
John Garrett with a $9.99 super chat. LP, that new Fantastic Four Marvel Legend tease from your boy Dan seems to prove that Reed has stretch powers.
You're right. You know who told me he heard that he didn't have stretch powers was Nico. Nicotronis. Is Nicotronis here?
He
That's
was
right.
earlier.
I remember
Yeah,
that.
Nico
Yeah,
told
he's
everyone,
saying.
dude.
He told me that, and I was like, oh, really? And apparently he does, according to Yoon's picture.
Interesting.
He would have to. I mean, that's insane that he wouldn't. At some point in the movie, he's got to stretch. Like,
Yes, I agree. John, thank you very much for the super chat.
Oh, would you look at that? A super chat. But let's keep it going. I like the energy. Let's keep it up.
I was gonna do the wink on that one, but then I figured that we have the real laser prince here, so he could do the wink.
Hey, is she the same one in the Vampirella?
Looks very familiar.
Wow.
Same one. She's one of our
Bobby,
local
I think you have the
cosplayers.
same shirt, don't you? As that shirt she was wearing. I think you have the same one.
Do I?
Yeah.
I have to play the video again. I don't think she was wearing a Harley shirt.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got that.
Same
Do I?
cut, same everything. Like,
Oh,
they're not
okay.
on right now, but
Wow.
you have it.
You even have your own shirts made.
Yeah. See, just a smiling skull. Just
Yeah.
a smiling skull.
Speaking of shirts, my fucking 3PO shirt's about blown out laser pants.
Oh,
You
you
want
want
to
to
get it? Yeah, I could definitely use a re-up on that one.
I mean, it's 3poapodcast.com.
Yeah,
I'm
you
still
know the
waiting
one.
on my hoodie.
You know the one I want.
Are you shilling?
Right. Ryan, send my hoodie. It's been like 3 months.
Your
Yeah,
hoodie?
yeah. The check is
Yeah,
in the mail.
I
It's
ordered
coming.
it. It was dead ass
my
winter.
thong,
Now
Ryan?
it's gonna be summer before it gets here.
Oh, you ordered something and it's still not there?
Yeah, it
That's
just says.
Teespring, dude. I ordered one.
I know.
It's
yeah.
been like 4 months.
That's how I got
And-
my free
I-
3POA shirt.
I contacted them today and they refunded the shipping. They said, sorry, we're way behind on production because of something or other. I don't know.
Interesting.
I think it's because they now allow like one item where they used to have like a quota they had to meet. So now like everybody and their mom just like wants to make a shirt, and they're probably at like a million freaking designs in the hole, like trying to get them all out, and it's crazy. But yeah, I want my hoodie. I want to wear it.
It'll come one year.
Yeah, it'll be good next
next-
winter.
Next
Yeah.
winter, yeah.
It's almost like what's that? It's like Mesco shipping, right? Like Mesco production. It takes so long to once they announce it, you pay for it, and then they're like, okay, we'll see you in 2 years.
Yeah, by the time you get your Batman, that rubber was already peeling off of it.
Dude, I don't think I've actually opened mine yet. I have it. I haven't opened it. It's just been sitting
It's
there.
just a skeleton laying in dust.
Yeah.
Did you guys get your? I know it went up like a week or two ago. Did you guys happen to cop an InArt pre-order for the Batman?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I did.
got mine.
I need
It
to
doesn't
do
ship
it.
till June.
Yeah, well, that's not too far away.
What is that,
Yeah.
Mezco?
No, it's InArt.
It's
They're doing the
InArt,
1/12 scale stuff.
They've shifted from 1/6 to 1/12.
Yeah.
It looks like they're gonna Talker. It's basically like a Mafex.
Oh, okay.
So it looks like they're trying to grab some of that market share, the higher end,
I'm a little
better than Marvel Legend, but not Hot Toy type of
I'm a
thing.
little out of the toy loop.
Yeah,
No.
I know.
So, Talker, let's just jump back into the shipping containers, dude. What made you think about doing shipping containers?
Well, I mean, I actually thought about doing like a shipping container home, and then trying to get that engineered and get through county is basically almost impossible. Like you can do it, but it's not easy. So I just figured I'd get those containers and then do one into a toy room and then do one into like a guest house or something, because I don't have like it's just a 2-bedroom house, so I don't really have much room for guests. So I figured do something like that and then do a carport across. And I don't know, I like it. Like I like having the toys completely separate from the house. It's just like a different, I got a big yard, so it's like I don't want everything right here. Like I want to go to the dock down here, go to the container over here, go, like I want everything spaced out and kind of utilize the yard a little bit.
That makes sense. Have you thought about like doing like a double decker, like stacking two on top of each other, and
Like a little
building
staircase
stairs?
and shit?
Building
Yeah.
staircases.
You can put it in a
going
nice
up?
spiral staircase. I've seen dudes do that. They'll stack up the
Yeah.
containers. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't need that many action figures,
Yeah, that's true.
but it is a good idea.
Okay. Now, so no more toys in the house. It's all outside in the shipping containers. What about the stuff that you're selling right now? Is that in the shipping containers as well?
So I have 2 shipping containers, and so all the toys that are still boxed up are in one.
Okay.
And I put AC in both of them. I put a mini split on both of them for they stay cool, for they don't turn into oil quicker than they normally do. But then, so I kind of go get some out, and like I got all the boxes numbered and labeled, and so it makes it easy. So I can put all the Marvels out there, and then figure out what I'm gonna sell. Go through all the boxes, get all that shit, list all that, and then. I got a system, like,
Yeah.
so, I mean, it'd be nice to get rid of this shit because I'd really like to get that guest house built, but I can't really build it until all this shit's out of it.
Hey, Abby, no offense, but your questions are kind of lame. Can I ask a question?
No.
Okay. It's your show.
Just sit there and look pretty.
You're just here for
Fine.
clicks.
Fine.
Exactly.
You didn't even put me in the thumbnail.
I'll change that, okay? I'm a busy guy. I'm going to India tomorrow.
Oh, India.
He's going to the promised land.
Yeah, but the land I've never lived in, by the way. Just throwing that out there. I'm just like you guys. I get sick too. Like,
It should be ready. You don't have to shower.
yeah, no, you do. Trust me. I mean, here's the thing, man. Like, so when I come back from India, I have to stay away from people for at least 2 weeks, because it's gonna. One second. My wife is not here nearby. She gets so mad at me when I talk shit about India.
Is your wife Indian too?
She is Indian.
That's probably why, Abby.
Yeah, I can see that.
So, I mean, again, it's not my homeland, right? So I've never lived there. I'm Indian, 100%, but I never lived there. It's not, Europe is home, technically. But I have to stay away from people because the stench is going to get into my clothes, it's going to get into my
Yeah,
skin.
I get it.
And
I've
I'm
sat
fucking
next to him on the
Indian.
plane before.
Exactly, and they smell like fucking curry.
Yeah.
Oh, thank God my wife does not cook Indian food often, because I'm so grateful for that. because then my house would smell like that, and my toys would smell like that, and there's a
Yeah.
problem.
When you take a shower in India, do you have to be careful not to open your mouth in the water? Because you'll get dysentery.
I
or something?
literally told my wife, I was like, listen, like for like especially with the kids because it's their first time going to India, I was like bottled water, brushing teeth, and I mean shit, Mexico's the same way to be honest.
Yeah,
with you.
I did the same thing in Mexico. Yeah.
Mexico's
But see,
exactly
if you shower over there, you're gonna stand out in the street. They're gonna be like, "What's that good smell? Gross."
But here's the,
Like,
It smells like Axe body
but
spray.
here's the thing though,
disgusting.
Like I'm not kidding. Like you smell India 20 minutes before you land, and that smell doesn't go away. Your nose just adjusts to that smell. So I'm waiting for my kids to be like looking at me and be like, "What the fuck is that smell? Like, what is that?" And I'm like, "That's India." It's like just wait 10 minutes.
They're gonna
20
literally
minutes,
say
you'll get
that. They're gonna
used
say,
to it.
"What the fuck is that smell, Dad?"
Well, my younger one probably because he's ridiculous. But
I can think of a few guys' toy collections that probably have a similar smell.
oh, are they Indian?
Just name them. Listen, I have a question. Can I ask it?
yes. Go
Yeah.
ahead. Fine.
All right, Talker. If you could fight one toy shill, who would it be, and would there be weapons allowed?
JC, because we got no room for pedophiles.
I like it.
Yeah.
It's a good one.
And I didn't have to
Weapons?
think about it.
I was quick.
Yeah.
Would you do weapons or just fists?
I mean, you know the baseball
Maybe
bat that
Thor's,
they used?
Thor's hammer.
You know the baseball bat that they used in Walking Dead?
Oh
Oh yeah,
yeah.
Lucille.
Lucille. Yeah.
Lucille, yeah.
Something like that for him would probably be a good anal prop.
But what if he likes it?
Oh, I'm sure he will, but you can't win them all.
Yeah, it's true. It's true.
What'd you drop?
Some bullshit.
One of your sales just dropped on the floor.
Nah, those are gone. That's just some boxes of figs and bullshit.
So, any more questions, LP? Let me be respectful to you first.
No, just that one.
Here we go. Look at this question. Follow up. Here we go.
So I guess
Well, that's one of those CNN channels. That's the one that came to mind when you were talking about that. Just here's the news. Here's the figs. They're coming out. Cool. It's a nice fig. Boom. Like, that's exactly the channel that came to mind when you were talking about that.
Yeah, I know that I saw his videos. I haven't seen one of his videos in a long time.
Yeah,
I
it's been
only
a minute.
got reacquainted to him when he started running his mouth about me, and everybody was sending me his videos, so I figured I'd share the love.
So what was that whole situation like when you were under fire by every toy shill on YouTube calling you a racist and a bigot and all this? What was that? I mean, did you just like turn the computer off and walk away and you forgot about it, or what was that like?
Bobby Vela called me one day and was genuinely concerned, and he's like, "Bro, they're coming for you."
Yeah.
And I was like, I have been planning and looking forward to this day since I started YouTube. Like, once that started, like, my views, like, no matter, I could review a piece of dog shit and I'd get 5,000 views. Like, everybody would say that I'm a racist, but that was the absolute best thing that could have happened to my YouTube. Like, I got subscribers constantly, as my views were way up. And then it just goes, like, I just wanted everybody to show their true colors. Like, everybody's like, well, when are you coming back? I'm like, bro, you know I'm coming back. But if I come back too soon, like, they're going to stop talking shit. Like, I got to let them think that they've won, that they've accomplished something, that they're actually doing something, for more of them will come out of the woodworks. Because if one of them struck and then I just came right back, the other ones are just going to go back to their little hole and hide. Yeah. So I was like, just like, because I was like, I'm coming back. Like, I'm taking notes. I'm over here writing jokes as we speak. Like, let them run their mouth. And then it just, I mean, you're dealing with these dudes that, like, this is their life. Like, all they have is toys. Like, they're not, you know, they're not doing anything other than that. They don't have any hobbies. Like, they're not going fishing. They're not playing golf. They're not whatever the fuck they're doing. I like motorcycles. Like, They don't have that. Like this is their life. That's why when you talk shit about Hasbro, you get the backlash. Or when you talk shit about these shield channels, like there's people that this is all they got. So you're talking about their heroes. That's why they get mad about it.
So I have a question on that too. So who do you consider shill channels?
Who are they?
Yeah.
Let me see. Dan Who, Robo, Shart.
You know, 2 out of those 3 have been on the show.
and you know, whenever you're pumping up companies and you're not calling them out, it says a lot. Like, because when I started doing YouTube, like, and Laser Pants and everybody else, you're gonna get to a fork in the road, and you're gonna have to go. You're either gonna have to go towards the toy companies, or you're gonna have to towards your fan base, and you can't do both. Like, because you either have to call the toy companies out. Once you call the toys companies out, you're never getting free samples. You're never getting invited to like the Breakfast Club or the after show, or you're never doing interviews. So once you hit, because I got to a point to where I hit a fork, and I was like, you know what? Fuck these toy companies. Fuck these shills. Like, I mean, not that I'm a real collector, but I got a passion for collecting toys, which a lot of you guys do too. And then you just see the people sucking dick to the toy companies, and it's just embarrassing to be part of that group. Like you guys go suck your dick over here. We'll have these cool collections over here, and then nobody calls them out on like making half effort toys for full price. Like, it's just fucking lame.
Yeah.
So
do you
Rowdy,
think it's possible that any one of the shills like genuinely really love every figure? Or do you think it's all bullshit? Like,
It's all bullshit. There's no. I mean, I think that it's just like seeing an MCU movie at this point. Like I think that they want to like it so much that they actually like it. Like, I don't think that they can just go, man, this movie's shit. Like, or these toys are shit. Like, I think that because it's the only thing they care about in life, like, I think they've actually convinced themselves that this shit's actually really good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, there's some shit that comes out that I'm like, there's no fucking way you like this shit. Like, look at all this bullshit. Like, I agree.
Well, the new thing now is they will say something about a figure like, oh, you know, the paint here it's not good. Oh, they should have done better, you know. But they walk this line, and it's not about getting free toys even, or getting paid. Some people think they get paid.
They don't.
Most of them aren't smart enough to get paid.
Right.
They just want access. They just want a spotlight with them and a toy company employee. That's what they're shilling for.
Yeah, they want that interview.
Right.
Like when are they going on the 3PO to do a podcast with you? Like, it's never going to happen. Like,
well, actually, tomorrow it is.
Oh yeah, who do you got?
We got dudes from Bobby worked it out. Bobby planned a show with the guys from Mondo.
Nice.
Oh, I don't even know who that is. Like,
they make big He-Man toys, and
I've seen it, but I don't know.
They make Marvel toys too.
I don't know if I mean, from what I see from them, their shit looks pretty good. It also looks really expensive.
It is.
Oh,
I think it's like hot toy level.
I mean,
like
it's like $250.
And if you don't know the difference between Mondo and Hasbro, you might be the problem.
Yeah.
But see, those guys should go on the shows and defend their shit because they believe in their product. That absolutely, they should be talking to the people that would push back, because that's what I would do if I was a toy company. I would send it out to everybody that I know would possibly shit on it to prove that I had a good product. But they're afraid of all that. They don't want that.
That's what Bobby did with me. Like,
yeah.
Bobby was like, do you think I should send him to Talker? Because he's going to say whatever he wants. He's not going to, he's going to rip me to shreds. I'm like, send him the toys. I'm like, do it.
Yeah.
And he did. He sent you, I mean, I think you were mostly nice to him. I don't remember. What did you talk?
I think they're really good. I mean, Army figures aren't my thing. Oh, fuck off. But You know, I like the new company starting out, like Street Humans. Like I couldn't back that fast enough. Like I mean, I just thought those were just some of the coolest shit ever made. I'm sure all you guys back those too. I don't know how he didn't fund.
Yeah.
I know LP ordered like all in, like 2
Yeah.
all-ins, right?
I did order one.
We saw the video. We saw it. We know.
Yeah, he came on the show the
We
next
know.
day. No, I didn't say it on the show because when he was on the show, I had not backed it yet. But the next day, I backed it, and I was like, Shartimus, I backed your campaign. I said, you came on the show, the chat, everyone ripped you to shreds. I felt bad. I'm going to back. But I also knew it wasn't going to fund because there was like 4 days left, and it wasn't even like halfway there. So it was more just a nice gesture.
Is that what you call sucking up?
This gesture right here.
Yeah.
But did you see me on Instagram? Like he got his window smashed out in San Francisco, and I said, "Oh, Street Humans smashed your window out."
Yeah, I saw the.
And then he called me a racist for that. He said, "Oh, well,
Right.
Street Humans are Mexican and black, so that means you're being racist." I'm like,
So
you made the line of action figures that are criminals, and you decided to make them black and Mexican. That's on you, pal. That's
Right.
on you.
And what's funny is that was just a play on the figures themselves, like thug figures and just criminal action,
It
and
was
it just went
obviously
right
a
over.
joke.
It was a
Yeah,
joke.
went right over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even Dave Vonner commented on it. He was like, I think he said like "well played" or something like that.
Yeah.
You know, like everyone was like, we were having fun. I thought we were having fun.
I thought it was good. I mean, it was perfectly in line. You want to make a line of street thugs that turn into aliens, but then you're mad when they break into your car?
Yeah.
Like, come on, what do you think was going to happen?
And how are you going to make a Mexican action figure that's actually an alien that's here on the planet illegally?
Yeah.
Oh.
You know
Shartimus,
I'm not
that
for
is
that.
all on him. I didn't
Yeah.
make that.
Mhm.
I didn't make that.
Could you imagine the shit we'd have to deal with if those actually came out and then all the violence would come about?
Oh my God. That'd be bad.
It'd
have
be
to call
really
action-
bad.
You have to call action figure ice.
Yeah.
So is Street Force a real thing?
Street Humans?
No, Street
No,
Force.
Street Force.
From Bobby Valla. Is that
I
a
don't
real
think he's going to call it Street Force.
thing? No.
He's working on something though.
Okay.
Oh.
Interesting.
Oh, look who's in his back pocket. Got the inside scoop. We're hanging out with greatness right now.
I'm a Valiverse shill. I don't know if you knew that.
Well, that's obvious.
He's
Yeah.
shill number 1. Yeah.
Yep.
I'm number 2 apparently because I don't buy enough.
Well, once you start sucking it hard enough, you'll get them for free.
He's giving me 1 or 2.
I'm sure Laser
free
Pants
toys.
doesn't buy his either.
Oh, I got invoices I could show you of how much I've spent. Bobby's like, why are you putting in orders? I'll send you some stuff. I'm like, I can't do it, man. I just keep buying it.
Well
Mostly
played.
because he'll forget to send me something, and then I'm just sitting there, and everyone else has it for months, and I'm like waiting. I'm like, I'll just buy it. I'm not waiting.
Yeah, it's just quicker just to buy it. Yeah.
He puts me
Yeah.
at the bottom of the stack.
That is very true. Now, since I have greatness on the screen right now, what action figure line do you guys think deserves more attention?
Like more attention, like better product.
No, just more like
Like
Clout.
hype and like people should know about it because it's
Yeah.
good. Yeah.
because I already know when you said better product. I already know where you're going.
Yeah. I mean, fuck Sesame Street, bro. It's the only thing hot right now.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know.
What about you, LP?
Street Humans?
Oh, you're going for the juggler, huh?
It needs more attention, so that
It,
it'll fun.
it needs a lot more than that.
It does.
I can't believe that background dancers for Marvel Legends didn't fund. Wow, that was so weird, especially at $40 each.
Yeah, it's
I
a
do
mystery.
I do like the idea if it was executed well, because it is nice to have like figs for the heroes to beat up and stuff, like little scenes for photography and stuff. I get the concept, and I think it's cool. It just has to be executed well and have enough variety.
Careful with that. 12,000 figures later, then tell me if you still need those background dancers in your collection.
Not at that point. Yeah.
There's only room for greatness on my shelves.
There you go. There you go.
So, Rowdy with the $4.99 super chat. The only toy tuber I legit don't like is Retro Blasting. I want to start beef stew. I don't know who Retro Blasting is.
Good luck.
Good luck. But Rowdy, thank you for the $4.99. And you know what? I'm going to do this. You get that.
One of the best clips ever made.
I agree.
Yeah. The only way that could be better is if he were shirtless.
That's for the members only.
That's members only. We have we have those ones too.
I do got to get going.
Oh, geez, I don't know what we'll do without you.
I know. Talker, I'll see you in a couple weeks, man. Hey, can I just say tomorrow with Mondo, but Sunday I'm hanging out with Elite Legend and Chad on Chad's channel.
Yeah, I saw that. I'm gonna check that out.
You got to. It's Elite Legends like first stream, I think ever or like 10 years. I don't know something.
Is it it's on race night too, so I'll put in a solid 15.
All right, man. Later, guys.
Later.
Take care, LP. Thank you. Justin Booth, thank you very much for the membership. Gifted one membership to Figure Fight Club. The Collector received that one.
Congrats,
thank you, Justin. So just kind of jumping back into it. You know, you talked about the bikes, or the motorcycles, the boat. What do you do outside of action figures?
Basic day for me is wake up with the sun, or try to. I usually jump on the bicycle. I'm trying to learn how to fucking wheelie those fucking things, and it's extremely difficult. So I usually ride around the neighborhood, depending on if I'm going fishing that day. I fish almost every day in my backyard. The fishing in my backyard is not great. It's good in the summer and the spring. I'll fish a lot more right here in the backyard. There's a lot of sharks that run up the river, so I'll do a lot of shark fishing and then that's always fun, because when you hook up on one of those fucking things, you know that you got something on the line. So I usually do something like that. And then I ride the motorcycles around the neighborhood. The neighbors fucking hate me, so I gotta keep that going. We got like the boat ramp, a little club membership thing. It's only like $100 a year. They kicked me out of the club. I can't use the boat ramp no more. And they're like, oh, well, you keep making a wake when you go through the lake. And I'm like, I didn't know you owned the fucking lake. And they're like, well, you're rocking our boats. I'm like, I don't give a fuck. Like, if this isn't a 55 and older community, like, if you wanted that, maybe there's plenty of those out here in Florida. So I just torment the neighbors, ride wheelies through the neighborhood, and then you figure out who's cool and who's not real quick when you do shit like that. Like, you get thumbs up from half the people and dirty looks from the rest.
Middle fingers.
Yeah, not quite the middle finger phase yet, but I definitely
you're working on it. You're working on it.
I definitely have my group of haters in the neighborhood, but that doesn't really matter, because my chick will be like, everybody hates you. I'm like, not everybody, just the people that I wouldn't like anyways. So
yeah,
like, some of the people are cool, but yeah, that's basically it. Now that I got the toy room, that takes up a little bit of my time, setting up my display. I'm in there at least 20 minutes a day just to look at all my hard work. I love my collection. Like, I love collections that are well displayed. Like, if it's yours, or even if you do gay shit like wrestling figures and Power Rangers and shit like that. You guys don't do any of that, do you?
Of course.
That's our favorite.
No.
That's our favorite.
Throw some Jello in there and all this other shit, dude.
Yeah.
Some oil. 100%. I do love actually. I like wrestling figures.
Yeah.
And
I don't
I backed Duarte's command center. Honestly, I got that.
Yeah, he's
the
in the
works right
Power
now.
Rangers and wrestling, and I'm into wrestling.
Yeah, I don't understand either one of those. Like, those don't make any sense to me. But I mean, that's your thing. You do you,
Yeah,
baby.
Exactly.
It is what it is.
You could sit here and make fun of me for collecting Sesame Street figures, and I think that that's just as gay as wrestling. But it's what I like.
Yeah,
Exactly. No, I 100% agree.
Yeah.
That's a good thing, though, right? Like that's as a collector, you know, like you support each other on whatever the fuck you
Yeah.
collect.
Like
You
if
know,
I
like,
went
it
to
doesn't
your
matter.
house, I want to see a
Yeah.
cool display. If it's
Exactly.
wrestling, whatever,
Exactly.
I don't want your collection to look like my collection. You know, like if it does, we got bigger problems because then you had Sesame Street figures.
I actually have it. It should
He
be
does
here
have it
soon.
too, yeah. He likes to
I
sell some stuff,
I
too.
commissioned a giant like Attitude Era WWE like Raw like entrance stage with full lights and like the works and like working Titantron, and that'll be here like hopefully any day now. And I'm building like an arena, like a whole big ass arena, and I have a big garage shelf ready for that. So whether you're into wrestling or not, if somebody saw that, they're gonna be like, "That's fucking impressive, bro!" Like it's gonna look sick. So
At Comic Con every year, they'd always do a huge wrestling display, and it looks fucking amazing. It's not my thing, but I can appreciate it. You know.
Yeah.
Same with Power Rangers. I don't understand those either. But when you got a good setup, it's like, fuck, that looks really cool.
No, 100%. I mean, you know, wrestling is really what got me into collecting. Like, I started watching wrestling again, and then a friend of mine, I guess, right? I saw his man cave where he had all the figures. He had a bunch of Batman stuff, and he was a big wrestling fan too, so a lot of wrestling. And you know, I was in his man cave for like 40 minutes, just like going through. I was like, oh shit, I remember that match with the attire that he was wearing and all that. And then he gifted me a wrestling figure. And then ever since then, like I was like, well, I don't want to open this. Like I rather buy more and see how it is. And then eventually I opened it, but that's what kind of started the whole collecting.
That's how it starts. I was in fucking Walmart one day, and it what was it? The fucking Wildcats, I think it was. Like they had this like little demon guy with 4 arms, and I just thought he was the coolest fucking thing ever. He was like $5 back then.
Yeah.
And bought him, took him home, put him on the shelf, and then, you know, the next day I bought another character to the team, and then another one. Then I got the whole fucking team, and then it's like, oh shit, let me fuck with some of this Marvel 5-inch shit, and got all of those, and then got all of those, and it just starts with that one figure. It's scary. It's weird. It's like, because I could show that one figure to one of my friends, and they're like, "What the fuck is that?" And it does nothing to them. But then in us, it lights a spark, and we're like, "Holy fuck, something bad's about ready to happen."
Oh yeah.
You know, it's funny because I always like think about it. It's like if he never gifted me that figure, what would happen?
Yeah,
Like, I wouldn't be a collector. I wouldn't spend thousands of dollars a month on toys.
yeah, that's
Like
a bad
today.
friend then, right there.
It could have been something else. I mean, something may eventually have caught your
I
eye.
mean, I was always like a nerd. Like, you know, I loved Marvel, DC, you know, Star Wars and all that stuff. But it was just, I never bought the toys because I was just like, that's a kid's thing, right? Like, that's how I looked at it.
Yeah,
And then it changed. The perspective changed when I got into it myself. And I was like, well, there's an entire world over here.
yeah.
That collect.
I would see like TV shows or whatever, like back in the day, and then people would have like a couple action figures on the shelf. Like I think I saw like, which I don't like Seinfeld, but I think Seinfeld had like a couple action figures on his shelf, and I was like, man, that just looks cool. That just looks good.
Yeah.
And it did, and then you get 1,000 of them, and then all of a sudden you're a fucking nerd and looking for a place to put all this shit.
Yeah.
I 100% agree. Let me get to some of these super chats again. Rowdy, no one know who Retro Blasting is. Keep it that way. Thank you very much, Rowdy. I'm gonna do the $2 ones all together. Talker Talk, about your time in Thailand. Ooh.
Huh. I've been to Thailand. I went there. Are we doing the super chats or?
No. I'm gonna play at the end. Go ahead.
So, one of my best friends is this guy TJ, and he does like an MTV show, like the Real World Challenge. I don't know if you've ever watched that program or not.
Yeah, I watched it. Yeah.
Yep.
And then so he travels the world all over to go do these shows. And then one time he's like, I'm going to Thailand. And I'm like, cool, I'm going to come. And then I got super sick the day we were leaving, which I know this isn't the Thailand story you want, but we'll get there. And then I got super sick. I shouldn't have went. I said, fuck it, I'm going to go anyways. I went there. And the first week I was there, I was like deathly ill. I thought I was going to die. And then they sent a doctor to my room, put me on a bunch of medicine. I kind of snapped out of it a little bit. Not like I didn't feel great, but I could get my dick hard if I tried really hard. So then the second I bounced back, him being a great friend that he is, he takes me out and he's like, fuck, let's go do this thing. And so what do? We go straight to this whorehouse, and it's like a hotel. It's fucking just everything every man has ever dreamed of. And you walk in, and I'm still sick, and he's like, come on, you got to check this shit out. And so then we go in there into Thailand, and then behind this club, probably like 100 women in there, and they're all holding a ping pong paddle. And then that's like, I can't remember. It was like $50 section, $60, $70 section. And then he's rich, so he didn't really give a fuck. So I was like, fuck it. Like, they all looked real close to the same to me, so I picked one in the middle or one of the budget ones. And then he would just always flex on me and grab two. And so then you go to this counter, you pay, and then they take you up. Your girl comes out, you get in an elevator, you go up to this room. It's just an amazing experience. Have you guys ever been to Thailand?
No.
I highly recommend you go.
It's funny. Surprisingly, my wife actually said, I was like, hey, where do you want to go? Like, because my wife and I will take, without the kids, like just me and her, we'll do like a all-inclusive resort somewhere every year. So, and I was like, I told her we should go to like Asia or something, right? She was like, we should go to Thailand. I looked at her funny. I was like, you a freak? Like, what?
You a freak?
You went to Thailand?
Thailand's awesome. For one, it's a beautiful country.
Yeah.
And there's probably more whores there than you'll ever see in your entire life. So you could literally be sitting there. Yeah, I've been to Europe too. Europe is nothing compared to Thailand. Like,
okay.
Yeah.
So I was gonna say I've been to Greece, and there's a lot of whores in Greece. So
I've been to what's it called? Prague. Does that sound? Yeah. They had a little red light hotel thing there. It wasn't really a district. It was like a giant warehouse that they turned in like a 3-story horror. It was fucking unbelievable. It was amazing. But Thailand's good too. I mean, you just got to watch out for the lady boys unless that's your thing. I didn't have much playing around down there. It was just a one and done for me. We just went to that one place. It was a pretty good experience. They give it like they call it a soapy massage, which I highly recommend. They take you in this room, and half the room is like tile and a wet area, and half the room is like a bedroom and a couch. They take you in the wet area, and they wash your entire body with their pussy. It is just unbelievable. And then they take you to the bedroom. You get like an hour. You do whatever the fuck you want. Yeah. Write that down.
Okay.
Go do it. It's an experience you will never forget. I could literally draw you a picture of it. I remember it like it's yesterday.
It's on my grocery list. It's like
so that's my
shopping,
Thailand
soapy massage.
That's my Thailand experience.
Okay. And then we have S-Tech Warrior with the 199. Talker, you still making art?
I look at art differently, like, because I was making, I don't know if you've seen my art or not. Like, let me show you this one.
Well, I'm gonna supersize you for this one though.
Okay, did you see that?
Yeah.
Like that's
Oh, nice.
the art that he's talking about. Like I did. There's one on the bedroom.
Damn, the all black is just so
That
dope.
looks
It's
good, too.
it's because it's so different. I like that.
Like
But yeah,
Man
that's so-
Thing and the Hulk. So this
Yeah.
is all wood. It's carved. I got a
shit.
bunch of those. I used to do those a lot. I used to sell them.
That's sick, dude. That looks really good.
Is that like
Yeah.
heavy as shit? Like, is it pretty weighty?
Yeah, they're super heavy. They are
Yeah.
definitely heavy. I did a bunch of those. Like there's a bunch in the house. I don't want to run around with that camera and have it blurry for the whole
Yeah.
podcast.
Yeah.
But I did a bunch of those, and then that was the artwork that I was doing. I used to sell those, and then they're a hard sell. Like, you know, I do sell them for like $2-3 or whatever. It'd take me like a week or so, then plus like $500 of material, and then I would build a lot of shit. So then I would just start like I'd build myself a coffee table or something, just something really different, something that you've never seen before, and then. People would just see it and know that I could do shit like that. And then I just got orders, and then nobody really wanted artwork. Like a few people did, but most people wanted like a cool bedroom set or a dining room set or you know, like a hutch or just something that you've never seen in any store. So my version of artwork, like I feel like my house is kind of like artwork. So
Oh, it is. I mean,
Yeah,
it's custom
yeah.
made. It's art.
yeah, so I'm still building artwork in like a different form. Like today, I got the hurricane fucked my dock up, so all day I've been down there on the water, dodging alligators, trying to rebuild that dock, and that fucking sucks. Like it was fun to build it the first time, but then to go back and fix it,
No.
it's not fun. It's just fucking shitty work. But summer's
Yeah.
coming, so I got to get the dock done because I spent a lot of time out there by the water. So yeah, kind of still doing artwork, but kind of not. Like I don't know if I'm ever gonna do like those big carved out pieces like that again.
Yeah.
Like I'd rather go for a motorcycle ride or go fishing or something.
Yeah. Yeah. They are sick though. Those are super dope.
Yeah, that looks really nice. I agree. See, the thing is, my wife wouldn't let me put shit like that up around the house.
Yeah, mine didn't really want me to either, because she still goes back to Vegas to work. She does hair, and so then whenever she would go back, like I put all the artwork up, and then now she's back, I'll pull out all the Thor hammers and shit like that, and then because once it's out, it's kind of like a done deal. It's a wrap, you know, because like. Where you don't touch my shit, you know, like it's already on the shelf.
Yeah. Impossible Pie is asking, Tucker, what did you do in construction? Was it glass?
I did. That was a big part of it. I started construction at a young age, so I kind of learned every trade
I'll be right back.
in construction, and then I started doing glass, and then I kind of fell into glass. I did glass for like 20 years, and then I was a superintendent of a glass company in Vegas. So I was really, it had a lot to do with glass. That's why I did all the glass shelves in my toy room, shit like that, because glass is super expensive. So unless you get like a hookup on it, like it's hard to justify doing some shit like that.
Yeah, but it looks really dope putting the extra effort into it with the glass. It's real nice. Like it looks really good.
It helps a lot, and then the light can transfer through the shelves. So
yeah.
I think it looks way better than like a traditional wood cabinet or whatever. But if I didn't have a glass hookup, then I wouldn't have did it. But
Yeah.
because I mean, shit, I'm in that thing. $4,000 in glass at least, but if you were to buy it, it would cost you 3 times that, you know, because I got it at cost, and plus I got it 20 years ago. I just took the glass from my old toy room and bring it down here,
Yeah.
and then I can cut glass, so then I just cut it to fit the new toy room.
Yeah, it looks really good. It's
Did you get a diaper change?
Yeah.
another change.
I had to run to change the
Yeah.
diaper quickly. Yeah.
You're filling those things up quick.
What'd you eat?
No, it's drinking.
It's that Indian food, that curry blowing right
Yeah.
through them.
No, dude, I had Chinese food for dinner tonight, so that's what it is, dude.
That the last meal, the last real meal.
Dude, I'm not looking forward to tomorrow because it's gonna be a plane ride from hell, and just being stuck in a plane for that long.
Yeah, that's the worst.
It's a pain in the ass.
And get some good sleeping pills.
Well, I can't because I have 2 kids I gotta worry about.
Oh, fuck
Was
that.
there no way
5-year-old
possible?
and 8-year-old, right? So
How old are
Was
your
it no way-
kids?
5 and 8.
5 and 8. Yeah.
Oh, they'll be all right. You can
Oh, yeah,
sleep
I
that
mean-
off.
They're not going with you, or are they going?
No, the whole family's going.
The whole family.
I mean,
Was there
I'm
no
going for
way
a
you could
wedding,
get out of
so-
it? Like,
No.
was there?
Hell
Like,
no.
there's
I have to. go.
contractually obligated as part of the
Like,
vows.
my
Like, there's going to be this thing you have
My
to go
son
to.
is part of the wedding. Like he's riding on the white horse. Like, so I have to be there.
I thought you all rode camels.
No. We ride horses or elephants.
Oh, okay.
Elephants, yeah.
Yeah.
Those are
Horses
fancy.
or elephants. I've done elephants. I've done horses. So
Or carpets.
no. Again, you're mixing it. Carpets is the Arabic. I'm not Arabic.
Oh.
I'm
Yeah,
Indian.
yeah, that's
Indian.
true.
Fuck.
But like even my wedding, right? Both of my weddings, I had horses. I had a horse.
That's like Chinese Japanese to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
Different, but one and the same.
I don't rub a lamp.
Oh.
I just dance with light bulbs. I mean, I'm Punjabi, right? So we have the best music, the best food, the best fucking everything, honestly speaking, right? So we have the like my wife is not Punjabi, so I remember my dad telling me, he was like, "You're marrying beneath you," and I started laughing at him. I was like, "Wait, what?" He's like, "Yeah, you're marrying beneath you because the caste system is a thing in India, right?" So he was like, "You're marrying beneath you." I was like, "Oh, well, I love her, so she's honorary." So she became honorary Punjabi because I married her, and fucking she could dance better than I can, so it works.
Can't believe you're not going to be a part of the big dance thing.
I am not gonna be part of the big fucking group dance. Nope. I didn't practice. So
That's a shame. What a shame.
I'll
Yeah.
record it.
Yeah, put that on YouTube.
Oh no, I plan to do mini vlogs while I'm in India, just so you get like channel members and the
Keep us in the loop.
Yeah, you guys could all watch India. Like I'll walk past a cow, a camel.
We're trying to get him to do a street food challenge and see how much he can eat before like puking.
Oh, that
his
would be
brains
good
out.
too. And he'll definitely be wearing a diaper to the wedding.
Hi for a couple
100%.
weeks.
Get some of that good street food curry out there.
Oh God no, hell no, dude. Last time I went to India was in 2011. It's been a long time, and I am not looking forward to it. It was again. I've never been a big fan of India, right? Like it's hot. Most of the time, there's no AC. I am so glad there's AC in my hotel. That we got a bougie hotel, so I told my wife, I was like, air conditioning, not the fan shit. I want air conditioning.
Yeah, that Quickie Mart pays good.
Yeah, so we got the air conditioning, and we have this whole private thing. So I was like, all right, I'm good. This is what I want, and I'm happy with this. Like, I told my wife, I was like, we're staying here. We're not going to anyone's house. We're gonna stay here, and everyone, if they want to see us, they can come visit at the hotel where there's air conditioning.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Now,
like that air conditioning is a flex out there.
it really is though, because
It's just
like,
a fan with some ice. Like
no, but that's what I'm saying though. Like literally, I've been to with my ex-wife. I was in India, and like they said they had air conditioning, and it was a fucking fan. It literally was just a fan that blew
fuck.
cold air inside, and I was like,
And put a wet towel over it.
I was like, this is not fucking air conditioning. But I understood like why they said that, but definitely not air conditioning. So I stayed at the Ritz. Like I went to Bombay or Mumbai. I stayed at the Ritz Carlton, and they had proper air conditioning, and I was like, oh, this feels good. Like I'm good. I didn't want to leave the room. I stayed in the room the whole time. I was like, all right, I'm happy.
But there's nice shit there. There's like a rich section with like palaces and shit, right?
Yeah, yes and no. It really
but you're not
depends
gonna be anywhere near that spot stuff.
I'm staying at a very bougie hotel in India for at least the first 75% of my trip. Like I booked the hotel and I was like, I'm not leaving here. I'm not
just let me know when the wedding is, and I'm just staying.
I mean,
here.
the wedding is at that hotel, so it works out really well.
Oh, there you go. You're perfect.
But like, I have to see, I've never met my wife's family before. Like in India, I've never met them, so it's just they were like, "You need to meet them." I was like, "I understand." Like I get.
They'll be like
FaceTime.
They'll be like, "Who's this clean guy?
Why do you smell so good? It's disgusting."
Yeah.
Exactly. So I have to do that, like all the Indian tradition stuff. Like this is my first time meeting her family in India.
Yeah.
And then it'll be her first time meeting my family in India because I haven't seen their asses, but them. I haven't seen them since like our wedding. Like when me and her got married, they came to our wedding here. So it's been a long time. It's all this damn tradition stuff that and then mom's gonna be there too. So she's like, your ass better be behaving. Like, you better not be misbehaving and upset someone. I was like, all right, got it. But
yeah, no street curry for you.
I mean, I'll record it. I still don't. I can't.
Do it for the views. Do it for the views.
Dude, I'm gonna get sick every time I go to India.
It'll be worth it. It'll be worth it.
It's not worth it. But regardless, let's go back to TalkerArt.
Yeah.
YouTube. So, what made you decide to go on YouTube, become this sensation you are today?
I don't know about all that sensation nonsense bullshit, but I have a friend that lives in Florida, and he has a YouTube channel. It's called Camp Kennan, and he does reptiles. And so I would build shit, all the time, coffee tables and artwork and stuff like that. And then he reached out to me. He started to blow up on YouTube, and he goes, "Why don't you do like a YouTube channel where you're like building like a coffee table or something?" And I was like, "Oh, fuck it, I'll do that." And then it would take so long to do a video, like a step-by-step, so many days to crank out a video. And then I would do, here's this coffee table I made, here's how you made it, here's whatever. And then I'd get like 10 views, and I'd be like, well, this fucking sucks. And then one of my friends comes over and he goes, "Why don't you do videos on your action figures?" And I go, "People do that?" Like, I didn't even know that was a thing. And I was still in the closet anyway, so I didn't really want people to know that I had this big giant toy collection. And so then
you're one of those guys.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we all were at some point, weren't we?
No, I was never embarrassed about my collection.
You could just right out of the closet.
I fucking came right out and I was like, I collect. I'm a collector. Fuck you if you judge me. Like, I don't care.
Well, I was in the closet a little bit.
Okay.
And so then I did a toy video, and somebody's like, "Why don't you do a toy video and see if anybody watches it?" And then like I did one, and I got like 100 views, and I was like, "Oh fuck!" The video took me 15 minutes to make, and I got 10,000 action figures sitting behind me. So I just started doing stuff like that, and then I started seeing like because I was doing videos, I looked to see if other people were doing toy videos, and then there was, and then it was like kind of like I instantly saw the ass kissing, and so I picked up onto that, and I just wasn't into it, like, because I had enough toys in my collection to where I kind of felt like I knew what a good toy was, and then. Yeah. And when just people were lazy repainted shit and weren't calling them out, then I just tried to take a totally different, when that fork goes, I just went this way. And so
Yeah.
I figured I'd be the guy that just talks shit about everything, tries to make people laugh, and didn't really give a shit. Then I started to make a little bit of money, and I was like, fuck, that I could actually make some money doing this. And then and then all that shit blew up with me being racist and all that shit. And then and everybody was coming for me. And I had so many complaints on my channel to where I got demonetized, and it's still demonetized. And I tried to dispute it, but I mean, I'm still sitting there with people calling people fags and retards and shit. So if they go back to any of my videos, I don't have too many clean videos. Like my barn dominium video is kind of clean. My toy room where I made it's kind of clean. But then after that, it's just me making a bunch of stupid dick jokes and fart jokes and, just trying to get somebody to, brighten up somebody's day a little bit, just to, if I can get somebody to laugh. And so then that humor doesn't mix well with YouTube. So it's demonetized. So now I'm not really focused on the channel as much as I used to be. If I do a video, here and there, I will. And then I took a break from YouTube and toys and shit when I built this house. And then once again, you got to put the horse before the carriage to get there. If you're just sitting there collecting toys in a 2-bedroom house like my man over here, then you'll never get where you want to be in the you'll never have that. You have the 40-year-old virgin house, which is cool if that's what you're into.
Well,
but
it's
I wasn't
temporary,
into it.
Making moves,
Yeah.
got plans.
Yeah, I get it. I made moves too, but when I made moves, I stopped collecting and focused. Like it's like a grind.
Yeah.
Like this house didn't get here for me going to fucking toy shows and bullshit like that. And
So question, when you did that and stopped, like when you picked it back up again, do you feel like you missed a lot of stuff you're trying to go back and get, or are you able to like block all that out and just move forward with the new stuff?
with this, when I built my first house, like I just quit collecting. I was like, fuck it.
Yeah.
Like I gotta be focused. Plus I was real tight on money for my first house. So $10 for an action figure or $10 for a bucket of paint,
Yeah.
So it wasn't really an option. So the first time I did it, I missed out on a shit ton of toys. And then I went back and got the ones that I thought weren't important, that aren't important now. But for this one, because I've limited my collection, like basically all I had to keep up on was Marvel. And I'm doing the DC, what the fuck? I can't even think of the name right now. The little DC figures, not the Super Friends, Superpowers. Yeah, I'm doing those. So I would keep up on those. I do a little bit of Star Wars if it's like for the first classic 3 original movies. So while I was doing this, like I could just go on Instagram real quick, like you said, see what's coming out, see what's, and just order all my shit. Because now you order everything online. Like back then you had to hit the stores. Like now you don't have to leave your house for anything anymore. So I would build the house all day and be like, have this shit sent to wherever I'm at, and then just throw it in storage and kind of keep current. But I'm not collecting a lot. Like you guys probably got 20 lines going, like I got 2 or 3.
Yeah, that's a lot. I mean, it is tough to make these decisions because like there's a lot of cool shit out there. But
there is.
Like you said, if you try to get it all, you're just making it hard on yourself, and you got to make the tough calls and be like, okay, that's a sick line.
Yeah,
but I don't need it, and
that's like when Mystic Legions came out. Like I was at San Diego Comic Con, and the 4 Horsemen were there because the 4 Horsemen would just walk around. They were nobodies back then. They would do sculpting for like Mattel or whatever. They weren't nobodies, but they weren't who they are now. Yeah. And so they would just sit at some little side booth, have a table, and they're like, and they were friends with my boy Broccoli, and they were like, hey, we're doing these Mystic Legions. You want to grab a set? And he's like, yeah, cool. So he got like the very first set they've ever did for free. And then, he had them for a few months and he sold them because he wasn't real into them. And now look what that turned into. Like, could you imagine if you started that? Like, fuck, what? Well, you'd be in that like probably $100,000 right now. Like just on Mystic Legion. I mean, the dragon's at fucking $1,000.
Yeah.
So
I mean, Brandon and I both were in the Mythic Legions stuff.
Yeah.
For the longest time. Like, I mean, that was like when I got into Mythic, I went hard.
yeah,
Very hard.
it's hard not to go hard on that line.
Yeah. But then I had QC issues with one of the waves, and that took me right out, and I am completely done.
Yeah, we've jumped out. We've sold all that stuff off, and it paid for so much more
Most of my stuff is gone now. I mean, I'm sure JMac is one of the guys in my chat, and even Laser Pants. I got rid of a lot of my stuff from Laser Pants and JMac. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because that line, it was great. Like, I mean, again, it's a good. I'm a big fan of articulation. I like articulation in the figures. Yeah. I like to movement. You know, like I like to play with the figure, right? And that line didn't do it.
Yeah. Yeah, they're
yeah, you're into what you're into, and like people like it knowing that, and it's just for the aesthetic, and you little light pose, put it on the shelf, and it looks cool. But like Abby, I agree. I like lots of articulation. I want to play with it. I want to put it in a crazy pose. And does every figure need to do that? Like, no. But
yeah,
the more the merrier that can. Like, for sure.
I'm like the complete opposite. I don't really care much about articulation at all. Like, because I'm never gonna pose it, play with it, anything. I'm just gonna take it out of the package, put it in a position where it can stand, and then set it on the shelf. And I'm not gonna touch it again until it's time to dust. But that's, but then I come in there every day and I look at it and I'm like, fuck that's good with this other character. I'm not into the posing and taking pictures and all that shit. Like, it's cool that you are, that's your thing. Like, I don't like knock dudes that do that. But I hate when they are over articulated and then it takes away from the character. It's like not smooth lines. Like, now, I
understand that 100% too. Yeah.
Like now, like the older Reveltech stuff is like it looks crazy if it's like in a neutral pose, like it's meant to pose, and it breaks up the sculpt, and it's weird. Like,
I had some of those. I had that Carnage and Venom.
Yeah,
and those, God, they blow you away by how posable they are, and then they still look good when you pose them. They don't look like all tweaked out. And they were good. Like, when I downsized, I figured, I don't need 50 Venoms and 50 Carnage. So let's take that down. And those were some of the ones that left. And then they made bootlegs of them. So you got to basically give those things away to get rid of them.
Mm-hmm. That's true. Yeah.
Have you ever thought about like, because if you're not really into like articulation, but you want really nice pieces, you ever thought about getting some like statues or anything?
I got a handful of them. That was, and they're not really my thing. I do like action figures. I do like the fact that you can move them. I just don't really do too much of that. I like clean articulation, like all the pinless shit's pretty clean. Like, when you look at not to keep bringing up the Sesame Street, but when they did the articulation on those, it's so well hidden and makes sense, and it works. Like, they're not super posable, but it's enough to get the point across. Like Mario figures, like, they're articulated, they're not over articulated, and you can get them to do what you want them to do. So something like that.
Yeah.
Like the RevTech shit, like, they pulled it off, but I don't know. I wasn't super into that line.
The Reveltech?
Yeah.
So I'm not into Reveltech either, but like the Street Fighter stuff has me a little engaged. Like the new stuff that's coming out right now. You got Juri, Chun-Li, and I believe Ryu. I've definitely ordered Chun-Li, but that's my favorite character of all time. And then Juri, I've ordered as well. I'm curious to see how it feels, a Reveltech, because I've never owned one.
Yeah, I like those. I just never got into Street Fighter.
Yeah.
That's like when I used to, because I went to Comic-Con. I think I went like 26 years in a row, San Diego Comic-Con, because I lived in Vegas, so it wasn't a big deal to go there. And then I usually new people there, so a lot of the times I had a free place to stay, which that's kind of the biggest thing. Like you go to there now, a shitty room 10 blocks away is $350 a night. So it's like that show it's just way too expensive. And back then, like I liked everything. So
Yeah.
I'd go to Storm Collectibles, and if I bought it or not, I liked it. I liked to look at it. Like NECA, I didn't buy it all, but I liked it. And then once I went down a notch, it's like I really only care about what I'm gonna buy. So going to Comic-Con is kind of pointless to me. Like I tried to give my tickets away last year and nobody even fucking wanted them. So then I didn't even re-up to get a new membership, a new pass for this year, because I was like, fuck it, I'm never gonna go again. I went to MegaCon here in Florida and I thought it fucking sucked. Like I was 4 hours in and we were ready to go, and there wasn't much to see, especially for me, because it's like, well, I'm not buying that. I'm not into that. And then, so it wasn't really a big deal.
Dude, see, SDCC is goals. I've only been to California once. I've never been to San Diego Comic-Con. That's like the mecca of conventions.
It's the show of shows. Like once you go to that, you can't really go to any other show, because every other show kind of sucks compared to that show. But back in the day, they used to go so hard. Like all the downtown San Diego was nerd shit fucking everywhere. Like,
oh, that's awesome.
They had like a Walking Dead like thing where like everybody dress up for zombies and like walk through the city, or they'd have like Assassin's Creed like a set that you'd run through and like jump on mats and swing on ropes, and everywhere you went in downtown San Diego was just nothing but nerd related shit. They'd have a card show with all the Batmobiles, every fucking Batmobile, like the A-Team van, Ghostbuster car, shit. Like it went so hard back in the day. Yeah. And then after the internet, like the internet just kind of, once the internet got big and people could sell all their exclusives online, it took all that shit away. Because everybody was like, it's so expensive to go, and now I can do all this shit online. And then with all the YouTube channels and Instagram, and like, if you go to the show, I can see your coverage and his coverage, and I'll get more from sitting on my couch than I would if I was actually at the show.
That's true. Yeah,
so it took all that away. It took the magic away, and then like all the exclusives they sell online, before you'd have to go there, get an exhibitor badge, get in early, wait in line. It was fun. It was a challenge. It was cool, and those days are gone. So
yeah, I know LP it's told me he said that he may have a second pass for me for SDCC. So wait, he said he'll find out in April.
If you just want to go for a day or two, I could probably set you up for a pass.
Really?
Yeah,
I've never.
I got friends that usually come up on passes. So when it gets close, let me know. Because I had passes last year, and then I tried to give him to Rectangular. He didn't fucking want them. I was going to give him to Laser Pants. Then he got his own, and then my buddy wanted them, but he ended up getting some. Then I just had a pass. I'm like, dude, I got nobody that wants this fucking pass. And so yeah,
we would totally taking those.
Well, I didn't read with your YouTube channel. If you have over 1,000 subscribers, you can apply and you'll get it.
Really? I thought it was more than 1,000.
No, when I did it, it was 1,000.
Okay.
Oh wow.
So yeah,
you had to have a Toy Fair. That is like really, you got to have a shit ton for like Toy Fair. But that's cool that SDC.
Yeah, I went to Toy Fair too, and then I went to Toy Fair a few times. I went as a buyer before. My friend had like a comic book shop, and so then we went as a buyer, and it's super fun going as a buyer. Everybody treats you like gold. They show you everything, and then when you go as press, they keep a lot of shit in the back room that they don't show you. They don't really treat you as good. They don't like, oh fuck, we got this guy coming in, another fucking shitty YouTuber versus.
Oh wow.
So it's not and it is so buyer friendly, the show. It's not really like you're not going there and like check out the Hasbro shit, check out the McFarlane shit, and then go grab an exclusive, go across the street, grab a sandwich. It's just the whole feel of it. It wasn't for me. And then this time I saw coverage of it, and then a line of people waiting in line to molest a maximum profit Spider-Man, and that shit it just turns me off to collectors to see, like you're literally, which I mean, if that's your thing, that's your thing. But it's just, to me, it's like I couldn't imagine being that excited to fuck with some action figure that's not even mine. Like it's just on the shelf. Let me see what kind of pose. Like, who gives a fuck, dude? It's a $50 overpriced Spider-Man. Like, it doesn't really do anything for me. When I set that on the shelf with all my other ones, you're not gonna know the fucking difference.
Yeah.
I mean, they're there for, obviously they want footage for the channel and stuff like that. And I'm not gonna lie, like we would probably get some footage, but I think if we went to like STCC, for me first, it's just about the experience and like taking it all in and having a good time.
You
once.
gotta go.
Like,
it's the show of show. Even now, it's not what it used to be, but even now, it still blows every show away.
I mean, that's goals. I mean, if you could get the hookup, I'm all in. Because my wife, I told my wife what LP told me, and she was like, "If you listen, this is my birthday weekend that where this year it's gonna be," and she was like, "Listen, if you want to go, do it."
Have you ever tried to just buy passes?
I tried to buy it for this year. It didn't let me.
Yeah, because it's all
it sold out last year. I tried it last year in October.
Don't they like preface people who are already kind of like in the system? They get to get their stuff first, and then
right.
if there's anything left over. Yeah,
but you can usually get like a 1-day pass, and to be honest, that's really all you need at this point. Before, like the show was a 5-day show, and you had shit to do. You would wake up, get to the show early. There was new toys on display every single day. There's new activities every single day. Just going through downtown San Diego was super fun. It's like, they have like an Xbox over at the Hilton. You go play video games for a couple hours. They had Nintendo over across the street over here. You go check out these video games. Or there was so much, and there was so much free exclusives, and it'd be like, who's giving this away, who's giving that away. Even if you're gonna like not into it, you're like, you would go there, and like if you're gonna sell your shit, like a lot of people will break even on selling their shit, but those days are over now because everything's online now. So definitely go. I'll talk to a couple friends and see if I can get you a pass for at least a day or two, and then it's super fun. But if you do apply on your channel, you should be able to get one with 1,000 subs.
I mean, I'll do it.
It's worth a try for sure.
You meet there. They've already did it for this year, but then for next year.
Oh, for next year, okay.
Yeah. I mean, I'll do it still.
Put in for a press with your channel. Yeah. You'll meet their credentials, and most likely you'll get it.
I mean,
like they're not.
I have a 4-hour drive to DC tomorrow, so I'm gonna do it like easily.
Yeah. Yeah, that should be fun.
Yeah.
Did you guys hit with Did you guys get hit with the hurricane that rolled through up there?
Which one?
No.
Wasn't there that one real bad one? You were in North Carolina, right?
Oh, that hit over in the west of the mountains.
That was Joe Lanta. No, I mean we got hit with it too. The Raleigh got hit with it.
Yeah, but like Asheville got.
Asheville got destroyed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I saw that shit. That was scary.
That was Joe Lanta weekend, and I drove through it.
Me and Ish, we freaking flew like right over the hurricane. It was nuts. It was
Ish is in the chat
insane.
too right now too. Ish is doing IshCon May 16th to the 18th of this year, in Durham, North Carolina. It's a show we promote.
Right.
100% always. And I drove through that hurricane though to Joe Lanta, and I remember like the first hour and a half, I hit a lot of rain, wind. But it wasn't terrible. But like, because I drove my wife's car, she's got that three-row SUV. So it was good. And then once I got there, like the rest of North Carolina and South Carolina had no power. I entered Georgia, which I thought would be destroyed.
Right.
Fucking, all the gas stations were up and running. Like that part of Georgia didn't get hit at all. Like,
Yeah.
When we got there in Atlanta, it was a bright sunny ass day. Like birds were chirping and shit. Like, yeah.
I was like, what the hell? Like, I was fearing that I would run out of gas in my car, and then like because all the gas stations were closed through.
That's how it was here. Yeah. Hurricanes fucking suck, dude. Like my first year here, I had to go through 2 of them, and then I mean sometimes they don't go for like you won't see one for 15, 20 years. And then the first year I'm here, I just built the house, and I'm already 2 hurricanes in, and I'm like, this shit sucks, dude. Like if it was your house and I was like there on vacation, I'd be like, oh, this is fucking awesome. But when you see all your personal shit getting fucking wrecked, you're like, this shit, like, look, my dock is floating. My dock's floating across the fucking river right now. Like this shit sucks, dude.
Yeah,
like,
see, 2018, I moved to North Carolina, and literally the first year, I moved here in July. Officially, I bought my house in July of 2018. In August, I flew to Germany and Greece for a few weeks. Came back, there was a hurricane that hit right when we came back. And I was like, what the fuck? There's a hurricane, and nothing happened. Like, it was a little further out. We got winds and rain and all that crap. But every year at this point, like, there's a hurricane that comes through. And first year 1, I taped the windows and all that crap. Year 2, I was like, I'm over it. Like,
it depends, because like I'm from here, and a lot of the more recent hurricanes, they haven't done shit to us. But like when I was a kid, like we had the big ones. We had Fran and Floyd and all those, and man, I missed school for like 2.5 weeks. There was like we were in the dark for like 2 weeks, eating by candlelight. Like it wrecked everything, and it was nuts. Like
on that last one, like we had the surge. Like in my backyard, I had 6 feet because I'm on a slant where I'm at, and then my house is way up, so I'm kind of cool on that. But the river came up 6 feet in my backyard. And then downtown, like Punta Gorda, like the whole fucking city got flooded, dude. Like the whole city was fucked. Like just completely, they shut down for 3 weeks, no power, nothing's open. And then everybody's on rebuild mode, and you're like, oh, fuck this. I mean, it's nice to be, in the nice weather year round and all that shit. Then you get a hurricane, and you're like, fuck, this kind of sucks.
Yeah. I mean,
at least you don't get snow down there. Here, like, you get a little bit of snow and the whole city fucking shuts down, and it's fucking annoying.
Yeah, because it turns into ice in our area. Like, so the issue with our area is like it snows, but then it warms up and it all waters down, and then overnight it turns into ice.
And you get the black ice and all that shit. You get black ice
every fucking morning.
Yeah, fuck all that.
People in this area
can't drive for shit. Like
Yeah. When it gets 50 degrees here, we don't know what to do.
So you get it.
Get the parka out, the snow shovel. Like,
I don't even, man, when I left Vegas, I didn't even bring a jacket, bro. I was like, I won't need nothing more than a hoodie and maybe a rain jacket. And then.
But Florida's like that, dude. I've been to Miami a few times in the winter, and it's been great. Like, during the day, it's comfortable. At night, it gets a little chilly. So you just I'm still wearing shorts, but you put the hoodie on. You put the hoodie on and you're good. Yeah.
I'm shorts year round. Like I maybe wear pants like twice a year.
Oh yeah. No, I get it.
A hoodie and you're good to go. Like it usually warms up. Like it'll get down to like 50 at night, but it'll be like 65, 70 by it's noon.
No. Definitely understand that. I'm gonna attack some more super chats if you guys don't mind. He's probably way gone now by now, but Aztec Warrior 199. I'm out, fellas. Good to see you. Tucker, good night.
Good night, Aztec.
Collect to Disconnect 199. Tucker, American Dad or Family Guy?
Family Guy for sure.
Me too. I think that was it. Yeah, that was it. Thank you guys for the 199. Appreciate it. And, I'm going to ask you one last question.
What up?
What advice would you give someone who's aspiring to create their own YouTube channel and kind of doing the whole YouTube thing
And not be a show.
and not be a show? Yeah.
If you can't make people laugh, don't bother. Like, you gotta. I don't know. Like, I mean, I don't think I'm the funniest or the coolest guy in the room. Like, I just tried to do something different. I just wanted to stand out. Like, with me, the only reason why I did it is because I had a giant collection when I did it. I had a really nice setup. I had a nice house, a nice truck, nice motorcycle. Like, I kind of felt like my shit was together. So when I came in, I wasn't coming in like in the basement or in my bedroom, or I got my shit, my collections in a closet. So I did it, and I kind of felt like I was better than a lot of the people doing toy videos. And I just felt like I could give them something different that they weren't seeing. Because if you watch toy channels, I mean, 90% of them are just reviews. Like, oh, I got a toy, here's what I think about it. Either they love it, they hate it. Just do something different. Just have fun with it. If it's not fun, then like, it's like collecting. Like, when collecting is no longer fun, you stop. Like, when you're a completist, collecting is like a chore. Like, when you pick and choose, it's super fun. You're like, I don't need the whole fucking line. I just need the characters that I love. And that makes it fun. And like with YouTube, like, I mean, if you're going to be successful, you got to grind. You got to do a lot of work, which is something I never wanted to do, because I always had a pretty good job. I always had a pretty good income. So I never needed the YouTube money. I just figured I can get free passes to any show. I might get a few toys here and there. And then it just, you hit the fork to where you can either be a shill or you can do your own thing. And I went and did my own thing and got demonetized. And when I do a video, it's one take, it's 15 minutes. I never do 2 takes. There's really not much editing. I don't put a lot into it, but
I appreciate that though, honestly.
I don't try to get a lot out of it. Like, I just want to connect with the people that I like. And the people that I piss off, like, you guys can suck my dick. I really don't give a fuck if you guys like me or not. Like, I'm not here for you. Like, so when they watch my videos, I'm like, why the fuck are you here? Because that's not for you. Like, it's for like, you know, guys like yourself. You're just having fun, want to laugh. Like, you know, we're going to say a dick joke, a fart joke. I'm going to talk shit about some toy companies. And if something cool comes along, like fucking Sesame Street, then I'm going to throw them some props. So that's it. Just be yourself, and you try to be entertaining. If it's funny or whatever, like, because so many people aren't. Like, I only want to look at you play with an action figure for so long. Like, I mean, most likely I already have the action figure, or I'm getting it, or I know about it. I don't care if I can bend the arm back. I don't care about how good the articulation works. I want you to make me laugh. So that's what I strive for in my videos. And I mean, they for my channel, they do pretty good. I mean, almost every video I do usually gets about 5,000 views, which was cool when I was making money. But now that I'm not, I really don't give a fuck. I do a video whenever I feel like it. And when I stop getting views, I'll stop doing videos. Like, if I do a video and I get 1,000 views, I'll never do another one. Like, I'm done. Like, because obviously people don't want to see my dick jokes anymore.
It's funny because 1,000 is our like benchmark at this point. Like,
well, and it was mine too. Getting to 1,000 subscribers took years for me, and once I hit 1,000, it went straight up. So it's like it's like more people are seeing your shit. You can get press passes now. Like, so getting to 1,000 was almost impossible. Like, I almost just gave up so many times, but you're already at 1,000, right? Like, you're over 1,000. So, and plus you're doing, like, with the podcast, you're getting, you know, get everybody on here, get the shills on here, get guys like me on here. Like, you know, like, try not to, pick sides. And
we are friendly to everyone. Like Shardamus, I hung out with Shardamus recently. I hung out with Robo recently. Where Robo's been on the channel, Shardamus is on the channel, D Amazing has been on the channel technically.
Yeah.
Open mic night.
Yeah.
Which personally, I don't dislike any of those guys.
Yeah.
I just don't like their view or their angle, and I'm just gonna call them out. Like if you don't, like whatever, like because I'm sure that they're all pretty. I hung out with Shart a lot, and he's cool. Like I got nothing against the guy, but then you see some of his videos and you're like, it's not for me. Like Robo's videos. There's an audience there, obviously, but I'm not part of that audience. Like those videos aren't for me. Like I see what 3PO's doing with his podcast. Like I think that like I'm not gonna watch a 2-hour podcast. I'll tune in for 15, 20 minutes and leave a shitty comment, make fun of somebody. And I think he's killing it. Like his podcast it's entertaining. Like they keep it going. They try to keep the jokes going. They try to keep it light. It's fun. Like they have guests on there that are usually, if I like them or not, they interact with them to where it keeps it fun.
We've been guests on there.
I saw you guys on there, and so and I tuned in and I made fun of Brandon for collecting Power Rangers, and then I probably made fun of you for riding a camel to work, but
Probably.
But I did. That's when you guys reached out to me to do the podcast. I was like, oh, wait a second, I know who these fucking guys are. I saw them on the 3PO. They keep that party going. Like go on everybody's podcast, have everybody on your podcast, dude. You'll blow up in fucking no time. Yeah. And then
that's the goal. I mean, we want to have fun. I'm not trying to be discriminated against anyone. We want to be friends with everyone. Unless you piss us off, then we're not gonna be your friend.
Then it's
then we're not gonna be your friend.
And even with that, like I mean, I don't really don't like Boog at all. But fuck, if he wanted to come down and go fishing, I'd be like, let's go. Like I don't hold grudges and do shit like that. Like. Like, I mean, I'm a fucking man. Like, I work construction my whole life. I've had guys, like, they'd fuck each other's wives and shit, and we'd be cool by the weekend. Like, we just let shit go. Like, I mean, we all do stupid shit. We all fuck up. Like, I don't hold grudges. I don't hate anyone. I just try to have fun along the way.
Duarte Studios. TalkerArt better shut his whore mouth.
We got another one of your Power Rangers guys on there.
There he is.
I don't know if you've seen his command center like footage. He put it up on the channel just to show it off. Whether you're into Power Rangers or not, what a fucking masterpiece.
Listen, I'm not into Power Rangers anymore at this point, but that was fucking beautiful.
Well, that's because you're straight.
No, I mean I was into Power Rangers when I was like 9.
Hey, in my era,
of course. When
my kid
was like everyone's
Rangers
crush.
now.
Like, I think everybody my age, like Kimberly, was probably like every dude's first crush.
Bro, I used to jerk off to Slave Leia, so I know.
Yeah.
Fuck. Okay. Yeah. There you go. There you go. What's it? Collect to disconnect. Abby, Brandon, you're invited to my live stream as long as I'm invited to. Dude, everyone is welcome here. 100%.
Yeah.
And so let's talk more about that Slave Leia thing for a second.
If you didn't jerk off to Slave Leia when you were a kid, I don't want to be your friend.
Were you an adult?
Just right there in the living room. Like
well, that's.
midday.
I mean, you were. We didn't have internet porn back in those days, so when the Sears catalog came rolling around and you saw the bra section, that's all you had to work with. You made the best with what you could do. I'm a little older than you, so your porn selection was probably a little bit better than mine. We used to have to go to the desert, and there would be this old crusty Playboy Penthouse magazine. Penthouse if you were lucky, and then you'd have to just peel the pages apart to try to get a jerk off out in the middle of the desert.
You open it and the only page not stuck together is like the ad for some bullshit.
Fuck, we would return the favor. We'd fucking glue those pages together and leave one less one for the next guy.
So before we end the show tonight, any recent pickups? Because we totally skipped over that.
I barely
Talker?
heard what you said.
Oh, any recent pickups?
I think
we never-
that's a little aggressive, but go ahead.
Did you guys pick up any fucking toys this week? or
Yeah,
last
my
week?
my recent pickup was the count for Sesame Street, which I showed
you
on my
go.
last video.
Okay.
Yeah, so
So-
if you guys are wondering, that means the Holothons is probably going to start hitting this weekend. I'm going to be out there hunting for it. I need
Fuck
the
you,
count.
dude. I'm going to India tomorrow. I mean, I don't.
Do you want
Shit.
one? If I find an extra count, I'll pick it up.
Yes.
Okay.
Pick one up.
Is
if I
anybody
see
else
it-
coming out for that line
Actually-
soon? Do you know? Like, when's Oscar and Big Bird and all the motherfuckers, Harry Monster
They're
coming
already
out?
out though, isn't
They,
Oscar?
no, they
and-
showed them, but they're not out yet.
Yeah,
Soon,
I didn't
probably.
know that the count was coming out so quick.
I
Yeah, me
want
neither.
Pee Wee actually. I want Pee Wee Herman.
Oh yeah, the Pee Wee Herman for
That's
fucking
who I
NECA.
want.
Yeah,
Fuck
th-
Sesame
Okay.
Street. I want Pee Wee Herman.
that one's
But
cool
they have
too.
both.
Yeah.
Do you want both?
No, I just
Like-
want Pee Wee. I don't.
Okay.
I was never really into. Dude, again, like Sesame Street was like old school, right? Like I was born in Europe. That shit wasn't my thing. Like
Yeah, I'm
They're just
older,
cool
so I
figs.
grew up with Sesame Street.
yeah,
I just
no,
want
get
Bert and
it.
Ernie with some guns, robbing the store Dio.
I
Like,
watched
why not?
Pee Wee when I was
Like,
a
That would
kid,
be cool.
So I want Pee Wee.
yeah.
The bad thing is that the fucking hands they come with can't hold shit.
Oh, they don't have like grippy hands or anything.
Fuck, they're all shit. They come with 6 sets of fucking hands and none of them can do anything.
Jeez,
There
I'm
you
about
go.
to drill
Collect
some
your
fucking
disconnect.
holes in there.
With a 199 super chat, Talker, do the count laugh.
Oh, fuck off with that one.
Try a little bit, no?
I was hyping myself up when I did
Do
the
it.
video,
Do it.
and then I was like, no, fuck you guys.
Do it. I'll turn it into a super chat. It'll be great.
You may as well talk me into try to suck a dick. Like, you ain't gonna get that either.
Okay. Damn it.
That's members only. We saved
Collect
that
to
stuff.
disconnect.
Yeah, that's the after show.
I tried. So I will show this one off though because I got this recently. This is probably my last toy if I make it back from India. It's D1 Studios. This thing is dope.
That is nice.
Wait, what the hell is that?
D1 Studios.
Show that again.
Yeah. Here you go.
It's kind of got some.
I've
Viper
seen him floating around on Instagram.
vibes.
It's got
Picture.
that. It's I got it from 5K Toys. It's got that cloth goods. Little gorilla, like what's it? Gorillas?
Yeah,
Yeah,
the Gorillas vibe to it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
It's
yeah,
got this
yeah.
cool fucking head, the head piece to it.
What's
That's
something
a-
like that set you back?
It was, honestly, I don't remember. It was like 50. It wasn't that expensive, like 50, 60 bucks.
Yeah, it's the same as a
mean-
Maximum Spider-Man.
Yeah. I mean, this thing is dope. I love it. It comes with multiple hands, cloth goods, great articulation. 100% in. This is my thing.
Yeah, it looks cool. I like it. In my younger days, I would have been all over that.
Yeah. No, I get it. Brandon, you got anything?
Just like 3.
You got some
you're gonna-
Power Rangers back there? What do you got?
No, but I got your other favorite line. I got some WWE figures.
Oh, sweet. Just as good.
But these are the ultimates, and I like the cloth goods and stuff. They're pretty sick. He's got a bunch of shit ton of accessories, stuff like that. I got these. They were just there. But to your point, we were talking about how prices were going up on Legends and stuff, and it's all bullshit. I haven't paid full price for a wave in a hot minute, but I love this Build-A-Figure, so I finally put this together and got the last 2 pieces I needed, and he's pretty cool. Like, he's pretty
Yeah.
sick. I dig it,
That's
but-
good. And then if you get them on Amazon or wherever, you can just send back the ones that you don't use.
Hey, yeah, that's
Take
great.
the take the
Great
piece
advice.
out and give them right back.
Yeah, but I mean, like I said, it's been a long time since I've paid for a full wave just right off the rip because A, it's probably going to go on sale, and B, most of the shit's not worth the price of admission.
No, definitely
And-
not.
and we're getting less and less Build-A-Figures. I don't know. I mean, I hope everyone realizes we're getting finessed like shit with the retro card stuff. Same price with no Build-A-Figure. It's such bullshit.
I've been calling them out on that since day one. I think it's fucking disgusting. I remember back when they first started, nobody really gave a shit about Marvel Legends, and they had to do a Build-A-Figure just to try to get people to buy a set of toys. And now it's like the opposite, to where they take out the Build-A-Figure and still charge you full rip.
Yeah, and you're not getting. It's not like you're getting extra shit for it, like extra accessories. You're getting out like less accessories, but because they put a fucking card on it, like I don't give a shit about that. It goes in the trash.
We used to get a fucking comic book with our toys and a huge accessory.
Are you talking about McFarlane?
No, just the Legends, how they're not putting Build-A-Figures and shit.
I mean, I got Howard the Duck as a fucking accessory back in the day.
Yeah.
Like you did Impossible Man as an accessory back in the day. Like you used to get real full characters as accessories, and now you're lucky if you get the same blast effect that you already got 20 of.
I mean, if they're gonna raise their price, like I don't ever want to pay full price, but I'm more compelled to if I see a figure and I'm like, that's fucking cool. I want it right now. Like I have no problem with that, but it ain't worth it. I mean, even like what Star Wars is finally doing, which is adding some kind of value. Like this guy, they're a couple of the new stuff, they're putting like soft goods on there instead of plastic. I mean, there's still plastic in the front, but if Hasbro did that with the Legends, sure, I'll see a Gambit with a soft good coat, or all these caped figures instead of shitty plastic, some soft goods. Maybe I'll pay full price and scoop it faster and not think too much about it. But
the biggest thing is such a gamble, because you got to figure 75% of this shit is going to end up in Ollie's or Ross or fucking Marshalls, and then you paid full rip and you're like, fuck, I'm an idiot.
That shit pisses me off.
Why the fuck didn't I wait? Like you knew this shit was going to go to clearance. Like
with Legends, I stopped buying them.
At full price?
Yeah, at full price. I stopped. I just go to Ollie's. If I want to kit back something, like I only buy Legends for today.
Yeah.
Like I only buy them from Ollie's at this point. I'm more of a Mezco. Mezco's my thing. Like that's where they.
Mezco was my thing, and I was so into it to where I was gonna quit everything but Mezco. And then I started getting ones with like the leather jacket and the black suit Spider-Man, and the fabric started just falling apart.
Degrading on you.
And I was like, well, fuck this, like, because I don't want to be invested in this line, and then half my shit just deteriorates. So I sold off all my fucking Mezco, and plus I didn't like Mezco's direction, because like I used to talk to Mez at San Diego Comic-Con because he would be there. I don't even think he sold the company. He don't have nothing to do with it.
I was gonna say, is he an asshole?
He's the biggest fucking prick you'll ever meet. Like the guy's a prick.
I figured he was.
Like he had that what was that black guy's, Pierre or something? The black guy that basically ran it for him. He fired him, and then you would try to talk to him and be like, bro, like, if you're gonna do like an X-Men, can you finish the X-Men? And he'd be like, this is what we do, you don't have to like it. And I'm like, well, I don't need another fucking Wolverine. Like, why don't you do something that other toys aren't and complete a fucking team, and then that'll make me attracted to your company, to where like you did all the Fantastic Four. That was cool. I have it. I don't know if I'm gonna keep it. I have the Ghost Rider with the motorcycle. Once again, I have it. I don't know if I'm going to keep that either. But then, like, when they do the whole Ghostbusters set, or you do the whole Ninja Turtle set, like, then you're getting me. Like, now you're doing something that I'm interested in.
Yeah.
But just doing random fucking Gomez's, like, for days on end, like, who gives a fuck?
I am a big fan of Gomez. Don't get me wrong.
I am too, but I don't have any anymore.
Yeah.
I've been selling a lot of mine because I've realized like the mascot is amazing, but the one I really wanted I have, which is the Lone Roach. That's one of my top 5 in my collection, and I'm good with that. And I don't really give a shit about the other ones, to be honest.
And then if they have a leather jacket, it's just a matter of time before that fucking thing falls apart.
So I'm a big fan of the pink skulls. Like I love the pink skulls, the Rumble Society pink skulls. So and like I'm taking one to India with me. I literally,
God.
I was deciding. I was like, okay, I need a travel fig. Which travel fig am I picking? Right? Like it was debate between.
Don't bring a
ODS,
mezco because it's got soft goods. The smell's gonna bake into the
Yeah,
clothes.
it's
which
gonna
is
smell
fine.
like curry
I'm
when you
good.
get back.
I'll destroy it after that. It's good because I have like 25 like pink skulls. I'm good. This will be a sacrifice because I was debating about ODS like from Wade, Unparalleled, right? I was like, I kind of like this because it's like a good travel fig. I've taken in a lot of places, but I'm gonna take a pink skull with me this time.
There you go.
India. And
Is that jacket falling apart?
not yet. Oh, one of them has. Not all of them, but one of them has so far.
Uh-huh.
But that's probably my fault because I fucked with it too much.
Yeah. No, I think it does. My black suit Spider-Man, I posed him one time, put him on the shelf, and then when I went to move him, whatever, all the creases were like starting to rip, like how I had him posed.
The black suit one, yeah.
Yeah.
100%. Yeah. No,
That's part of the downside with the mezco is like I want him to last as long as possible, but you got to keep him in a static pose, but it's a posable action figure, so it kind of defeats the purpose. So they end up standing there like a pose.
Yeah.
And,
that's why I got rid of my black suit. I got rid of Blade.
Right.
I love the Blade figure, but I was like, listen, I'll make my own custom Blade.
Yeah, I had that Blade figure too and sold them for the same reason.
Yeah.
I'm all or nothing. Like either want all the mezcos or I want none of the mezcos.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. No, I used to be an all-in person. Like if I collected something, I'll buy all of it, and I've learned recently to be more choosy.
Yeah, it's way better that way. There's too much shit these days.
Yeah, I mean, I'm a big fan of Valaverse, right? Like Action Force stuff. I want to get rid of all my GI Joe Hasbro stuff. The Cobra stuff I want to keep because I like it. Like that's nostalgic to me because I was a big fan of Cobra.
Yeah.
So, like I have a big shelf back here, like right there. That's all like GI Joe, Hasbro, and then right below it, it's all Action Force.
Yeah, I like Action Force. I think he does a great job on those.
Yeah, they're great. And they're just getting better and better, like with what he's doing.
Yeah.
The buttery smoothness, I love it, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're good.
The beginning shit though was horrible.
The first set?
Yeah, the first set was beyond bad. Like
he sent me the first set, and he's like, "Careful, bro. Like some of them are breaking. You might want to heat them up first." And I was like, "Fuck that. I'm going for it. If they break, they break." And then, and they were cool. Like I had no issues. Like no QC issues. Like everything worked. And I was like, "Fuck, they did. I like them. I'm not into military toys, but they're good toys. Like I like them."
So I never. So J-Mac over here saying name 5 Cobra characters. I can name 5 easily, but I didn't grow up on GI Joe, right? Because most of my when I was born in Germany. I was born in Europe, so GI Joe was not a thing for me. It was fucking He-Man, and it was Asterix. A lot of people don't even know who that is. So it was Asterix, right? So that was when I was born, and Star Wars, of course, that was the thing. I only learned about GI Joe when I moved to the States, but then wrestling took over, and a lot of wrestling people, when you talk to them, it's like you're like wrestling or nothing else. And I was wrestling or nothing else. That's how it was when I was a kid. When I learned about wrestling, I was all about wrestling. But
I was Turtles. I came in with 80s Turtle cartoon. That's where my journey started. I was fucking obsessed with Turtles.
As a kid, you were?
Yeah, because that's right when the show was going on. And,
my thing was Star Wars.
Star Wars?
Yeah,
so,
but
I had some of the Star Wars figures from back in Germany as well, like the 1977-78 figures, like little 3.75 inch. The fucking thing that you had to put like a little, they had like a little tube thing like to push out the lightsaber.
For the lightsaber? Yeah.
I had some of those.
That shit was fire.
I had some of those, and I was like, man, all that shit left. I think my parents donated all those toys when I was like in middle school or high school.
Uh huh.
But I mean, it is what it is. But again, like being nostalgic, I remember all that, right? Because that was what I had as a kid.
Yeah. Yeah, that's why I revisited Star Wars again because I don't know, I loved it when I was a kid. That was everything. When you're
Yeah.
jerking off to Slave Leia, like you know you like the shit.
Oh yeah.
Slave Leia is amazing though. Like I really wish they would do a modern release of her, but that's never gonna happen.
They're gonna have to, have to be like some third party or a Mezco or something like that.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I have Slave Leia parts printed in 3D form, like 3D printed parts that go on a Phison. I'm not a painter, so that's that's where my issue is.
Spray painted bronze, like it's just you're done.
I don't fucking paint. That's the problem.
Yeah, me neither. I don't do much on the custom scene.
Yeah.
I do a kit bash on occasion. That's as good as I can go.
Yeah, exactly. I'll kit bash a figure like there's no tomorrow, but when you ask me to paint,
yeah,
I'm done. I'm out.
How's your Fantastic car holding up? Is it still nice and sweet?
It's really good. When I did the review, I didn't realize that it came apart into 4 pieces. And then he reached out to me and goes, "Yeah, that car comes apart. It feels delicate, but he said it was really strong, and it does seem strong. I'm not real big on 3D printed shit because it always feels like a nail file. So, and then like I saw the rectangular got one or something, then I made a comment on it, and he goes, "Oh, if you want one, I'll hook you up." And then so he gave me a deal on it, and that's the reason why I got it. I wasn't about ready to spend fucking $400 on that. I think it's worth $400, but I was like, "Fuck, that's a lot of money for something." But after having it, I think I would have spent $400 on it. It's really good. Plus, Fantastic Four is like one of my favorite of teams of all time. Probably my favorite.
But it's really great on the shelf.
Yeah, it looks great. Every time I go in there, I give it a look. It's awesome. It's really good. That guy does good work. He I don't know, tell him you're gonna show some shit on your YouTube channel, I'll give you a deal.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So have you seen any of his other works the shit that he does?
I'm trying to remember because there's so many.
Yeah, he makes a lot of thrones and shit like that.
Yeah. Like I think he did like Doctor Doom's throne and other things. Yeah.
Odin's throne, stuff like that. Dioramas, the subway diorama. He does pretty cool shit, but
who's got one's sick?
Who's got room for all that shit?
Yeah, it takes up fake space.
It's huge. Like that subway, like fuck that's a lot of. That takes up a lot of real estate.
It would be a fucking like I ordered the ramen toys, the super musk.
The what?
The super musk. It's like
the
4
sewer.
feet. The sewer.
Oh, okay.
From ramen toy, like it's.
That would be cool.
Yeah, it's. I don't know where to put it. I ordered it.
That's the problem.
Yeah, I have the McFarlane Batwing, that big ass shit, and it's so fucking gigantic. It sits on top of my refrigerator.
Yeah. I have
it.
the animated one. I need to get rid of it, but yeah, that shit's fucking huge.
Yeah. It's cool.
Yeah.
It's just like fuck, like we can put it.
Yeah.
I mean, what Afflicted is saying right now, that's why you hang shit from the ceiling.
Be cool.
I mean, don't you have your Batwing hung from the ceiling? No?
No, it's on top of my refrigerator.
No.
It's parked. It's just
In
parked.
the 40-year-old virgin apartment.
Yeah.
I was to get that Mythic Legion's dragon. That shit will be hanging from a ceiling.
Did you? Are you ordering that, Talker? You're getting the dragon?
I did. No, I didn't even think about it. It's beautiful. I think it's one of the coolest things ever in all time. Like, but I just don't have. I don't have a thing for dragons or Mystic Legions or.
Yeah.
No.
But I see it. Like a bunch of my friends got it, and I'm like, fuck that. It's just a beautiful piece. Did you guys get it?
No.
I did not know. I am not a big fan of Legions personally.
Yeah, me too. I'm not into the whole dragon, all that shit. I'm just not my thing.
No. I mean, it looks great though. I mean, I just feel like it should have been a little smaller, in my opinion.
Oh, well, it has to be in scale with those big ass figures.
I mean, they were 7-inch.
Yeah.
Yeah. If it was half the size, I feel like I would have bought it.
And half the price.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not even about the price. I mean, you already know. Like, I spend.
Well, yeah, you got the black
money.
card. Yeah, I forgot. Yeah.
I spend money on toys like this tomorrow. So, it's not even about. It's just the size of it. I feel like it was too big. I was like, if it was a little smaller, I would have been happier.
It'd be fun to see how many people actually have room to display that fucking thing.
Oh, I think it's gonna be a fucking resale. Like, yeah. So in my opinion, like, what was it was that Hasbro his tank, right? A lot of people got rid of or were getting rid of the his tank because they couldn't sell it for scalpy prices. That's when I bought mine after like a year and a half, 2 years after, and I was like, I got it for $550. It included 6 Cobra Troopers.
Yeah, all that shit goes up as soon as it comes out. It doubles in value, and then it comes down like 2 years from now.
Yeah, exactly. It drops completely. So for $550, I picked up the his tank, brand new in box, 6 Cobra Troopers. I was like, that's a good deal. I'll buy it.
Yeah.
And now, like, the Cobra Troopers I put up in my Cobra shelf, and now I'm just like, I really don't care for the his tank. I opened the figures out of the box, like the small figures, and his tank is still in the box. So I was like, well, maybe I'll give it.
Where would you got a place for it, anyways?
I do. Like, I could do a parking lot at the bottom of my shelves. You can't see it on camera, but I have a space down here. Then eventually I'll get rid of my McFarlanes and Legends that are up here. That you
right.
See. And then
that his tank is definitely going to be double parked in a parking lot next to the other cars.
Yeah. I don't care for it though. Like, it doesn't, like, it's not something I need in my collection.
Yeah.
Cool.
In my opinion, but
yeah,
I'll get rid of it one day.
Well, how long do we do this shit for, boys? I think I'm about ready to tap out.
Yeah, we went for a hot minute.
Yeah, definitely went for a hot minute. So
I got to take a piss like a motherfucker, so I figure we'll just sign it off.
We are good.
I forgot my adult diaper today.
Dude, rookie numbers, bro. Come on. All right. Thank you again, TalkerArt, for being
Anytime.
here.
It was a pleasure.
Yeah, thank you. It was awesome.
Definitely fun.
Back. You're definitely welcome back anytime. And chat, thank you. Replay squad, thank you. Brandon, thank you. And
thank you.
We'll see you guys. Open mic night will be Tuesday. Brandon will be running that.
Come through.
Fridays will be
pre-records.
Pre-record for the next 2 weeks while I'm in India. So we got RG, we got Seth, and Talker. Where are you gonna be?
What's that?
Where are you gonna be, Talker?
I'm gonna be out here fucking fishing, riding my motorcycle, doing an occasional toy video.
You want to sign us out? 1 second. There you go. Oh. There you go. Sign us out.
So all you toy collectors out there, do yourself a favor. Stay true to yourself and stop sucking dick.
Stop sucking that dick.
Later.
Peace.
As we wrap up tonight's fun, the figures in talk, so we've just begun. Join us next time for thrills anew. In the world of Figure Fight Club, it's all for you. Make sure to subscribe and smash that like button. See you next week on Figure Fight Club. Stay strutting. This isn't goodbye, it's just to see you later. In the meantime, go check out another creator. So keep your figures on display until we gather here someday. Remember the tales and the laughs we shared. Here at Figure Fight Club, you're treasured and cared.